The following program is intended for adults only,
in compliance with copper regulations.
and it is not to be viewed by anyone
Under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, you gotta get the hell out of this video right now, motherfucker. Go!
You are now entering dimension 1L11. 1L11 Illuminati is going to invade your body. Away.
Get to the chopper!
Uh-oh. It's the end of the year. And we're spreading. Yo, it's the end of the year. People on TV spreading the fear. Putting it into your ear. Like the end is really near. But people out there dying. People out there just trying to get by and surviving. And they don't got the money to do what they need. Even to have a family to feed. But they got a family, so how they gonna feed them? A king like Evan Lefavor, you know we need him, you need me. Yo, so hear me when I get up on the mic so clearly. Yeah, nearly and dearly, I'm your friend, and 2020 is coming to an end. So it's time for us to not celebrate. It's time for us to anticipate that we can make it great, that we can change the whole human race's fate if we act fast. We can make the future a motherfucking blast for everyone. We can all have some fun. You know I got the plan here to get it done. Yo, I wanna thank you all for tuning in to the show today. Yo, your mind will be blown. A.W. Mr. Scuzz, Matt Pharaoh, just because, you know what's true. The 111 Illuminati really loves you. I'm the secret leader of the 111 Illuminati. I'ma tell everybody the truth about the Jedi. And when I tell the truth, you know I don't lie. Cause when I get up on the mic, you know I fly. I am the fallen, but you know that I'll be calling on the motherfucking microphone like E.T. Back home to believe me. Yeah, do you fucking understand it? Call my homies from my motherfucking home planet. Yo, and we'll come through and save each and every one of you. Yeah, do you motherfucking understand? I came to save everyone in every land. And that's what you see, the Galactic Federation is run by me. Oh yeah, aliens are real, I got a lot that I can really reveal. That the Jedi, you can be training to be a real hero and be rearranging this reality. That's how it be, cause you're my friend for eternity. So come on with me, and we can be banded together for eternity to end slavery and end homelessness too, and get rid of war, cause that's what heroes do. We don't sit back and just look the other way while innocent people starve to death and pass away. No, I don't need to lie. I'm a real motherfucking Jedi. Even though I get up on the mic and swear I only cuss cause you know I care. So it's time to show that we give a fuck, so everyone will know that every human being is royalty, and every human being means a lot to me. Yeah, share the link to this show. Let's make everybody's mind fucking go to the next motherfucking level, don't you see? You level up when you're listening to me in the game of life. So let's all be nice and think about what we're gonna do maybe twice before we do it, before we pursue it, so we can all be done in school and not truant in the hero school. Here we are, each and every one of you's a superstar that's meant to go far. So let's fucking go to the next plateau right here on this show. Ooh-wee.
Yes, the end of 2020. Wow. 2020 is almost over. It's like people have been praying for this year to end. Like it's the year's fault. That it's the year's fault that so many people have been hurting. Well, newsflash, it ain't gonna get no better next year unless we do something to make it better, right? Oh, Gary 200, what up, Gary 200? How you doing, my friend? So we got a Love Club production here today, a marathon stream. That's right, your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, is taking back Saturday. Uh-oh. What the hell? I'm taking back Saturday. Sorry, my stream was clipping. Hey, Glenn McGillivray! Oh, shit, Glenn McGillivray is here today. Yeah, so the Jedi are real. The Jedi are real. What can I say? What can I say? The Jedi are real. It's been a rough fucking year, let me tell you. It's been a rough year, y'all. 2020? Man. When you care about everybody and you live in 2020, no day that passes seems funny. There ain't a motherfucking smile on your face when you care about everyone in the human race. And the fact that everybody be suffering every single day, you know I'm not bluffing. Or what the fuck you think? You know you can go to your motherfucking shrink and ask them why you had the thoughts that you got up in your head. Then I'ma tell you the truth here instead about the dreams that you dream when you go to bed. What happens with the truth of reality? It's up to you how shit be. It's up, not just up to you, it's up to me too, and each and every one of you. It's up to us, cause that's we. And we are family for eternity. Even though we got different blood running through our veins, we all got the same chains wrapped around our motherfucking brains. And the way they're enslaving us is fucking strange. So we gotta have some motherfucking unity and build a whole new world order, new community based around robotics, automation. Get rid of human labor without no hesitation. When make a proclamation and take a stand and save every human being in every land. Let me clear my throat so I can get up on the mic and let you know what the fuck is really going on. Let me get a drink so I can spit a rhyme that will really make you think. Thanks for sharing the link to the show. It's all day long, so I'm here to let you know that we're gonna keep on rocking and never stopping. Cause when I'm getting up on the mic, I'll be dropping the motherfucking rhymes every single time. Hold up. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh wee, what does that even mean? It ain't just what it seems. Ooh wee is an alien phrase. That's why I say this shit every fucking day. When you hear ooh wee, you know what it means. Even though the dictionary don't fucking seem to have a definition written down. When you hear that word, it's just so profound. That ooh to the motherfucking wee. That's how this shit is really fucking meant to be. Ooh wee. It's so absurd every time the feeling you have when you hear them words. Thank you for tuning in to this motherfucking show tonight. It's time for everything to be alright. Cause 2020 ain't been out of sight. It's been fucked up, yo. Alright. Enough freestyling. Enough freestyling for now. Look, guys. It's not easy. See, you watch those Star Wars movies, you know, and they talk about the Jedi. And you see, in the past, the ancient Jedi Order, they were really strict about not having attachments and not getting wrapped up in your love for things or this or that, or, you know, don't be scared of loss and all this shit, right? And they used to train the Jedi to be that way and actually only train them if they are that way. But it proved that it wasn't a very efficient way to do things, because if you're an organization of heroes, then there's nothing wrong with being attached to attached to things and having a love for things. But, you know, it's not easy, you know. It's not easy when you love everything and everything is suffering. It's not easy to put a smile on your face. All right. It's not easy when people are dying every day, and people have been dying for the last year. It's not easy at all. Okay. And, you know, it's like they say in Star Wars, when you're training to be a Jedi, they say, you know, Yoda's talking to Anakin. He's like, you must, what does he say exactly? You must stop fearing. Oh, what the fuck does he say? He says something, you got to give up being scared of losing. What, you scared to lose or some shit? I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I watched the first three. Forgive me. Forgive me for not being able to quote the Holy Scriptures with accuracy here. But it's still early here on a Saturday. The moral of the story is, hell yeah, Love Club, Jedi's welcome. Love Club is secretly Jedi. But yeah, but here's the thing, y'all. So as a Jedi, let's say hypothetically, if I was really a Jedi and I didn't really tell anybody, but hey, really, I'm a Jedi. I've been, this ain't my first rodeo. You know, if that were what the case was, the old school Jedi order would be like, yo, you know, suppress your feelings. Don't. The Jedi used to suppress people's feelings and shit, you know. So when it's like, I can't help but care about the people on this planet. You know, I can't help it. I can't help be worried about them when I not only care about them, but I have a plan to protect them for eternity. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just don't know, you know. I've experienced so much loss in the last year when it comes to all the shit that's happened in this year to everybody in this world. And I don't know if I can experience any more loss in this, like, you know, that's the same shit Anakin was struggling with in the past. You know, his fear of loss. And, you know, but realistically, you know, being in touch with your feelings and having love for things is a strength. That's a hero's strength. It's not a weakness, which was the weakness of the old Jedi Order. The old Jedi Order's weakness was that they weren't in touch with their feelings, and it cut them off from the Force in a way. Because, but it's the same with Star Trek. The Prime Directive. You're not supposed to interfere with a planet. So even if you care about them, you can't go there and interfere with them, even if you could save them. It's like, it's stupid. It doesn't, So, the moral of the fucking story is, they used to say to have a Jedi like me, someone who has attachments to and loves everyone, you know. They used to consider that to be a dangerous thing, but thankfully today in the Jedi Order of today, not just a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, but actually today. And it's actually it's embraced to be in touch with your feelings, but they just teach Jedi how to be in control of their feelings. All right? Because the old Jedi Order was all about suppression rather than control. So you know, it's tough. Because I'm never gonna just say, oh, I'm gonna quit caring about everybody in the world so that I can feel better and put a smile on my face and be happy for a second. No, I'm incapable of doing that. I'm the kind of hero that 24/7, 365, forever and ever for eternity, I love everyone alive in this reality and every other reality on every planet in existence and beyond. All right? So there comes a point where I can't just look the other way. You know what I mean? I can't just look the other way and pursue my own happiness while the people I care about around the world are suffering. I can't do it. But speaking of that, y'all, we have a very modest Streamlabs goal tonight. And if we do not meet tonight's Streamlabs goal, this might be one of the last Evan Lefavor live streams you'll see for quite some time. Just because if we can't meet such a modest little goal once in a blue moon, you know, like, it's just, you guys don't understand. I don't have money to pay the internet bill. I don't have money to put Christmas presents under the tree for the kid this year. You understand that? Let alone food on the table. All right? I'm lucky right now to be eating out of fucking cans, okay? And so if ever I needed support out there, I'm not here to e-beg, but it's right now, right here, right now. Okay. So all I'm saying, as long as we meet tonight's Streamlabs goal, that will guarantee the future of Evan Lefavor live streams here on this channel. Okay. Because I'm telling you, there are live streamers out there who have goals of like $1,000 a night, and they're demanding that to do shows and shit. And they, and what are these live streamers doing? Sitting there fucking making fun of other people and going, ha ha, you're dumb, ha ha, I'm smarter than you. Like, wow. That's something definitely that's the kind of energy to support in 2020. That's the kind of energy to throw your money behind. You know what I mean? So they make their shows must be so fucking magical and fantastical and great, worth supporting. But hey, if you think, hey, maybe my friend forever, Evan Lefavor, has made some good content over the years. I want to see him make more content. I want to make sure he's got a little food on the table for his family, maybe a Christmas present under the tree. You know what I mean? For the kid. It's like, this is rough, y'all. This is fucking rough. All right? So, I'm just saying, consider it, because this is a marathon stream today, all right? Consider it. There's all these other shows you can support and send your Streamlabs to, That's cool. just know when you support me, you're supporting a better future. So we got 22 hours to go to meet the goal. Because I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you. Oh, hold up. I was going to tell you in a song. I hope this beat is good, y'all. Yeah. It's cool. I got a lot of shit I gotta do. El's awakening is coming soon. And I'ma tell you, your dreams will come true when you're playing that game. You will understand why Evan Lefavor decided to change his hand from going live for all of you all the time, spitting all of these fire-ass fresh rhymes, and decided to make the game instead and do that shit so it can get in your head sooner than later. From Evan Lefavor and 111 Interactive Entertainment Video Games to end your enslavement and put the hero's feet on the pavement. That's what we do. Yeah, coming through to make sure that all of your dreams could come true. For real though, y'all. For real. It's a shame, y'all. It's a shame. People on the front lines getting all these vaccines cause they on the front lines in the healthcare world, getting that new vaccine into their bloodstream, not knowing what they be facing, the after effects. They don't know. In Alaska, the results are starting to show that the COVID vaccine causing these reactions that are not good. It ain't fucking satisfaction. It's the other fucking direction. Upon further inspection, these vaccines ain't safe for the whole human race. So what are they gonna do? Force vaccinations on all of you? I ain't anti-vax, but I'ma tell you now, they trying to attack. Yo, they trying to attack. Trying to attack. Yo, they trying to attack. But here we go. Right here on the show. Oh, just wait. It's gonna be great. This whole fucking show, don't hesitate to share the link to this. Hell yeah, y'all. Oh, let me tell you, tonight on the show, seeing as this is gonna be an epic marathon live stream, I'm gonna try to make it a good show. If this is going to be the last Evan Lefavor live, let's make it good. It's going to be our last live stream. Let's make it good. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it good. Oh, yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hold the fucking phone. Yeah, you see, I'm depressed. 2020 officially has me fucking depressed, y'all. I'm telling you. I am telling you. But hey, say la vie, such is fucking life, man. Such is fucking life. You know, it's funny, you know. Oh, God. 2020. What can I say about 2020 that hasn't already been said? Fuck. Well, I'll tell you one good thing about 2020, and that's the goddamn Mandalorian season 2. If there was one motherfucking good thing about the year 2020, it was the Mandalorian season 2. It was so goddamn good. Like, redeemed this entire fucking timeline. Believe me, I have taken part in some very good fucking timelines that were filled with good movies that do not exist in this timeline because we are in a different time. For a while there, I was very disappointed with this fucking timeline. But the goddamn Mandalorian came along and changed everything. And I don't even have enough to keep Disney Plus going, man. I don't have any fucking money. I'm completely broke. But whatever. Whatever, y'all. So what? I don't have enough money to pay the goddamn internet bill. So I won't be able to live stream, but you know, what can you do? You know? So it's, you know, you gotta vote with your wallet, you know? You gotta vote with your wallet sometimes when it comes to independent content creators. And if you don't support them, and they go away, you know? So, because especially in 2020 when the fucking world is fucking in complete upheaval. So, yeah. So, I'm excited for Elle's awakening, but you know, it says the darkest before the dawn. And holy shit. Can't wait to bring that game to all of you. Cause I used to have a day job, and I didn't get one day off all fucking year and shit. I quit my job to work on the game full time, and then the pandemic happened, and oh shit, everything went to shit. So, goddamn. So anyways, y'all. Yeah. Like, because I'm sure there's like a record. I'm sure there's a fucking record producer out there somewhere in the world who has some fucking money who, you know. I'm just saying, guys, look. I'm the type of motherfucker, if like like, you ever seen that movie Half Baked, and the dude quits his job, he's just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out. I'm kind of like that, you know, like, you know, time is valuable. Time is fucking valuable to people, and, you know, if you have any kind of talent to offer the world, invest it somewhere where it's gonna be fucking valued, not fucking fucking, whatever. So I might have to take a little hiatus from YouTube to focus on fucking video games. So I want to make this an epic live stream. So I'm going to try to quit complaining about how fucked up 2020 is. But hey, I'm not good at goodbyes. So here we go. It's time to freestyle.
That'll cheer me up. That'll cheer me right the fuck up, man.
Right. Oh yeah, that'll cheer me up. Well, sometimes you don't want to be cheered up. You know that? Sometimes it's okay not to be cheered up.
Success is never on
You know what I mean?
myself. I think
Yo. It's alright to be sad sometimes. Cause day by day's a motherfucking crime against humanity. I can't stand it, a better fucking world, we got to demand it. We gotta be the architects of how every human being gets respect. Yeah, cause it's time, it's the 21st century, so let's reverse this curse. Cause I'll spit a fire-ass verse, so come on, let's do it. Let's all pursue it, yo. Cause it's time for us to go and explore a new fucking plateau of what's in store. Yo, and change the world and change the fate of all the animals and the fucking human race, including the whole motherfucking planet. We gotta save the world. Do you motherfucking understand it? And you think that I am a bandit cause I fucking beg for money? Do you understand it? What it's like to starve, what it's like to have people you love that starve or don't have presents under the tree cause no one thinks it's Streamlabs some shit into me. Yo, do you know what it's like to be in someone else's motherfucking shoes tonight? Yo, do you motherfucking understand what it's like to care about everyone in every land and let them suffer every day instead of letting everyone in the world hear what you say? Will they fucking open up their fucking ears? That Evan Lefavor is motherfucking worth it to hear what I gotta say. Here we go, you gotta change the day, gotta pave the way, make a better way. We gotta band together, listen to what I say. Letting human beings starve to death is so bad. Letting them be enslaved is even fucking worse. Cause work ain't right. It ain't right to enslave a human being every day and night. With their one life, that's putting human beings through strife. Making them jump through hoops just to survive and have anything they want and have it motherfucking nice. Breaking their backs backwards and shit. Read the words that are coming on my lips. I don't need no writers, I ain't got no scripts. Yo, yeah, here we motherfucking go. I'ma tell you right now here on the show. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? There's something in this world that's motherfucking wrong. Like motherfucking Vietnam. In every war, we gotta stop any bomb from ever dropping again. Cause human beings are all my friends. Matt Farrow, oh, Matt Farrow, thank you, Matt Farrow. Holy shit, oh, thank you, Matt Farrow. You the MVP, homie. You the MVP, homie, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My friend forever, Matt Farrow, just hit me up with a cool contribution via PayPal. And I know a lot of y'all watching this in the future. Y'all couldn't be here live, and I'm sorry that you couldn't be here. I wish you could. But if you're ever watching my streams and you feel like supporting your friend forever, my PayPal's up in the link and shit. And you can do that. If you care about me and shit like that, you want to help a brother out, help a brother out, y'all. But you know what? I'm gonna add that onto the list here for the gold. So yeah, we about halfway to the goal almost, y'all. So hell yeah, hell yeah. Let me explain something to y'all. All right. Look, it's a fucked up world we're living in. All right. So it's time that I have to prioritize. And so it's like people might not understand why I went this turn into video games and doing video game live streams and all this shit. Well, video games are a big part of my plan to save the world and unite the world and bring us all together and make the world a better place and touch people's lives. Like, it's a big part of that, okay? So, I'm telling you, L's Awakening, when you play this game, and believe me, I'm going to let you know how some of you are going to get to play this game. Because we are going to select some, we're going to have a select few who we select to perhaps participate in some beta testing for 111 Interactive Entertainment. But we'll talk more about that at a later date. What I'm saying is, the whole thing is, you know, you'll understand when this game comes out and you play this game, you're going to understand why it was so important, you know, because it's a fun game, you know, it's something I want to, you know, because you have to understand the importance of art to human beings. Like movies, sometimes it's movies for people, sometimes it's a book for someone, or maybe it's a comic book, or maybe it's a CD, an album that forever changes their life and touches them in a way that really makes a impression on them and really is a nostalgic thing for them, and really where the art bleeds into the real world because of how it touched the player or the viewer or the person viewing the art or participating with the art. So just know, y'all, just know, you know, your minds are going to be blown. Your minds are going to be blown. Like I'm excited to get L's Awakening out to you. I really am. And we're going to reveal some new stuff soon. So at the very least, anticipate that right here on this channel. But I mean, as excited as I am about L's Awakening, I'm so fucking depressed about this world right now. I'm so depressed. I can't get over it. I'm really heartbroken right now. I feel destroyed. I feel destroyed as a human being who loves other human beings. The hospital's filling up with patients. I can't look the other way. I can't look the other way and just put a smile on my face and shit in a world where this shit is happening. Like, you know, and let that be a lesson, you know. Strength comes in many forms. You know, some people think it's a strength to hide. You know, it's strong to be strong during tough times and not let their emotions affect them. And that is a strength. Yes, that is one strength. But also being in touch with your emotions and actually feeling feelings is a strength. Feeling feelings for other human beings, like not just saying you care about others, but legit feeling it. Um, that that's different. That's a strength. Okay. So, you know, it's that ancient Jedi thing, that argument the old Jedi used to do that. Oh, if you're emotional, then you're dangerous because, you know, it's that ancient argument rearing its ugly head again. And it's like, yeah, I'm attached to every human being on the planet. I'm attached to every life form on the planet. Unapologetically. Okay? And I was the Jedi to just stand up and say that. Okay? Say, no, you're not going to say, oh, it's wrong to love everyone and everything. Because if what the Jedi is doing to protect everything in the galaxy isn't motivated by love, then what is it motivated by? Duty? What good is duty without love? Okay? What good is, because believe me, there are people that say, uh, that that actions speak louder than words, right? That actions somehow are more definitive than words when it comes to categorizing a human being. And it's like, no. Because people can do shit, they can perform actions that are the right thing to do, but not do it out of a place of love, not do it out of a sense of doing right, but just because they do it. And that is understandable because, not everybody has the energy. Not everybody has the inner energy to always, be perfect all the time. So here's the thing. Even if I can't pay the internet bill and I can't live stream anymore for a while, I want to find a way to keep getting content to you one way or another. Because I started this channel, the reason I made all my Evanism videos and all this shit was to touch the lives of people around planet Earth in a positive way. And you know what? Over the years, I've been blessed to have multiple people approach me and say, hey, Evan, they were contemplating suicide, and they actually found my video and it stopped them from going through with it. It actually made them rethink things. I've had multiple people come to me and tell me that that's happened. So that is why I make my content, to have a positive effect on people's lives around the world. That's it. To spread Evanism. What is Evanism? Evanism is replacing 100% of human labor with advanced robotics automation technology so that we can provide everything to everyone for free, on demand, 24/7, delivered by robots, created by robots. That's what we deserve, right? Evanism, that's what we fucking deserve, right? Yeah. So it's like, I am here to touch the lives of people in hopefully a positive way. All right. And I want to continue to do that. All right. And I did it for many years without ever having any Streamlabs or PayPals or any of that bullshit. Okay. All right. Because that's what I'm here. At the end of the day, the reason I'm a YouTuber in any way, shape, or form is to connect this world together, connect with the people of this world from all walks of life, all around the world, and hopefully touch their lives in a positive way, not only in this generation, but for future generations for the rest of eternity. Because believe me, I'm not tooting my own horn, but there is an appreciation for my videos for thousands and hundreds of thousands of years. Hey, Rafi's tenor. Man, the only thing that really puts a smile on my face is when I see my friends' names in the chat. Friends forever died in the last year. Lavanani, Jeremy M. Lavanani and Jeremy M. passed away in the last year. Our beloved friends forever. You know how horrifying it is to me when I see one of the friends forever has left me on unread for a month or two. And because if you're Facebook friends with me, I know that YouTube is not going to notify my fans when I go live. So I got to do it on my own on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I will directly send some of my closest friends forever the link to my show before it goes live. And you know what? With Lavanani, Jeremy M, I would keep sending it to him every fucking time. I would send it to him every fucking time. Then I find out that they died. And then there's other people that leave me on red, and I don't know, or unread, and I don't know if they're all right or what. Man. Telling you, shit is fucked up. This year is fucked up, y'all. I can't handle losing no more people, and it don't look like shit's getting better out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember Lavanani and Jeremy M, friends forever in the chat every time for having Lefavor live, y'all. Shit ain't no joke, y'all. So, look. This year is fucked up, and but you know what? We cannot accept that shit's just gonna get worse. We have to be proactive that things gonna get better, you know? So, yeah. We just gotta, you know, but so, yeah. And there's another one of the friends forever who has been missing since November right now, and we're real worried about him too. So, I'm just talking about some of the friends forever who have passed away in the past year here. So, yeah. So 2020's been rough on a lot of people. You know, a lot of people have had to experience a lot of loss. And it's not just COVID. Like, it's crazy. This has been a rough year for so many people. It's such a heartbreaking year. And I'm just letting y'all know, like, yeah, some people consider it a strength to, oh, I never cry, I never, But it's a strength to be able to feel emotions and be real with shit, because, let me tell you, don't ever hold back tears. Whether you're crying tears of joy, tears of any tears, don't ever hold back. You know what I'm saying? You have feelings for a reason. Feel them motherfucking things. That's strength. That's strength. So, yeah, Mr. Skulls, Jeremy M was real cool, man. Jeremy M, man. That dude was such a cool dude. He had so many cool things to say. He was always there supporting in the chat, supporting, he was always he was friends with everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lavanani was cool too. Lavanani was real cool. Both of these are, not only my fans, but they were drunken peasant fans and shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So anyway, I'm sure they're not going to mention them on Drunken Peasants and shit. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to try to lighten the mood here. It's 2020. It's time for 2021.
Bye, Morty.
Rick? You're not leaving, right?
Yeah, I am. To get ice cream.
So you're coming back?
Morty, if you go to where there's a bunch of ice cream and then you don't come back, you haven't actually gotten ice cream. You just
This is shit. Why are they playing this? This is not a beat. I thought it was a beat, but I got Rick rolled.
Preservation of style.
Is that the new Rick roll? From Rick and Morty? They use Rick and Morty clips to Rick roll you. Away. Yeah. Here we go. Is it time for the rest of the show? Yeah, it's time for us to do more than us rhymes. It's time to change what the fuck is true. Cause there's too many people suffering now. So we gots to have a cow. And the cow can be holy. Come on, get with the guacamole of your pineal gland. Dip the chip and you'll understand what that triangle 111 Illuminati. Send a chill from your brain to your fucking body in reverse as I spit a verse. Life don't have to be a curse. We all gotta come together. Y'all, you know that we're all friends forever. So come on, let's see what the fuck is meant to be. Saturnalia Christmas. You know we gotta not dismiss this. motherfucking time to change everybody's minds. Maybe what we need is not a smile on our face. Maybe it's the need to save the whole human race. Yeah, that's what we need. Cause there's innocent people that need to feed their face and have a roof over their head and health care so they don't end up dead. And they need us to come through for everyone. I got the motherfucking plan to get it done. Oh, 11-11. 11-11. 111. It's 111, 11-1. It's time for us to have fun. Thank you, Gary 100, Gary 200. I want to tell all my supporters something. As long as we meet the goal tonight, I'ma keep freestyling rhymes that are tight. Get on your feet and dance to the beats. Wow, thank you, Gary 200. Rafi's Tenders. Yep. As long as we can meet our goal before the end of the show, Evan Lefavor Live will not get canceled. All right. So, you know. So yeah. So what do you want to do, y'all? What do you want to fucking do? Huh? You know, fuck. Ah, boy. Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, you know, I can, well, all right, I'll do it. There we go. I hope this beat is good. Yeah. So this could be the last Evan Lefavor Live if we don't meet the goal tonight, y'all. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Gonna come through? What you gonna do? Ooh, how could it be? Gonna flock to another live stream and donate to DP instead of me? Oh, don't you see how the fuck it can be? When you have a motherfucker with a third eye that can motherfucking see and spit that fire towards your desire. You know my skills, they never expire. But how can they meet their goal every motherfucking night? In spite of the fact you want to support that shit, making fun of innocent people, you understand? All throughout the land that I give a fuck about everyone alive. But whose show you gonna support tonight? Yeah, I'm sick of this shit, y'all. I'm really sick of it, y'all. You know what I should do? If I really wanted to fucking freestyle some shit, I should just send a demo tape to a goddamn record label, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I should do. That's what I should do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what I should motherfucking do. Because I'm just so fucking mad, y'all. I'm mad about this year. I'm real mad about it, you know what I mean? To the point where I can't be happy about shit right now. You know, any day where any human being starves to death, I'm gonna be upset. Any day where any human being is forced to be homeless, I'm gonna be upset. Any day where a human being is forced to be a slave, I'm gonna be upset. Alright? And yeah, it's the tears of a fucking clown. You ever heard the song The Tears of a Clown, y'all? Right? It's all, I can't wear a smile on my face anymore. I can't look the other fucking way and chuck and jive and be happy because we have no right being happy. If there's other people out there suffering, we don't have a right to be happy. Do we? Well, at least I don't. I can't be happy. All right? I can't be happy until everyone's happy. So, It's not right, y'all. All the innocent families. There's so many innocent families out there where the kids are suffering because they ain't got no Christmas presents this year. Because of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's not all about the material things. And sometimes, you know, there's other ways we can celebrate, but still, that's fucking heartbreaking. And I know, yeah, first world problems, right? Look, I care about everybody's problems, whether, no matter how severe they are on the scale, whether it's the people that are starving to death or it's the people that don't have the fucking, the toy they want for Christmas. Everybody's needs mean something to me. That's why I dedicate my entire life to taking care of the needs of everyone alive. You know? Because I can't just get focused on like one little area and help one. I gotta help all. I'm here to help everyone, y'all. You want to talk about Evanism, symbolism? All right. For Christmas, I got you. I got you. That'll cheer me up. That'll cheer me up. So it is Saturnalia, you know. Normally for Saturnalia, I would be celebrating, but you know, there comes a time when you have to say, all right, enough with the goddamn celebrating. When are we going to end starvation? When are we going to end war? When are we going to end homelessness? When are we going to end human slavery? You know what I mean? Hell yeah, Rafi's Tenders. It's always a good idea if you have any extra money during this time of year to buy gloves or scarves and just, you know, find some inexpensive ones. It don't matter. You don't have to be the best. But get a little care package out and go around and ride around till you see some people that are forced to be homeless or whatever the case may be. They're out there homeless in the winter. Hook them up with a scarf. Hook them up with some gloves. You know what I'm saying? Hook them up. Like, for real. If you have, from the dollar store, it don't have to be some motherfucking expensive shit. Yeah. No, I suggest anybody out there who's struggling, check out the dollar store. You know? Gotta check out the dollar store. But yeah, but I mean, like, look, changes need to be made in this world on a micro level and on a macro level. So that means you have to strike a balance between working every day to make change on a micro level and on a macro level. Okay. So making change on a micro level would be going to the dollar store, buying some shit, and going around, driving around and finding some homeless people and hooking them up with some free shit, some water, whatever you can hook them up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's making that difference on a micro level. And then we need to work toward making a difference on a macro level where we get rid of homelessness altogether, where we eliminate the problem at its root. All right? So that's where we gotta try to enact some change in our world. All right? We have to enact some motherfucking change in our world, okay? Because people are dying, y'all, and this shit. Look, 2020 has been categorically worse for everyone this year. But everyone is just late to the party with this struggle. Because there's been a lot of people for a long time suffering, right? Suffering while the United States drops a bomb on their head, right? Suffering while Israel cuts their water off and then drops a bomb on their head, you know? Suffering because they ain't got no food in their stomach because of capitalism causing starvation. You know what I'm saying? Suffering because they have to work 2 jobs just to survive. Why is it that suffering is so permissible in this motherfucking world? Why is it that there's all these things that are against the law, but suffering is legal? Wait, why is suffering legal? Why is inequality legal? Why is human slavery legal? That's the shit you gotta ask yourself. Why is human starvation legal? Why is homelessness legal? It's a violation of people's rights to enslave them or force them to be homeless, force them to starve. It's a violation of their right to life. To force them to not have health care, force them to not have health care. The United States is a shithole country, all right? You understand that? Every other major country guarantees health care to their citizens, every single one, as a human right. But the greatest country in the free world, the United States, can't fucking provide that kind of a quality of life for their fucking citizens yet? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Okay? The fuck out of here with that shit. All right? We can't, listen, I've said it so many times on this fucking show, the Declaration of Independence clearly states, that if any government on the planet is violating any human being's unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that it is our right and duty to fire everyone in that government and create an entirely new government that protects and respects the unalienable rights of every human being. All right? So the days of going to the government and begging and protesting and holding signs and wishing that they would do what you want them to do. You have to understand that this government has been hijacked, all right? That these elected officials are now dictating to us instead of doing what they're actually getting paid to do. The elected officials are getting paid to put our will into law. But instead they have hijacked our government and are now dictating to us what the law is. Right? So here's the thing. Okay? We do not need to beg the government to do what we want. We don't need to plead. Oh, hey, government, we don't need to get on our knees and beg the government. Oh, government, please give us universal health care, government, please. We don't have to get on our knees and beg the government. Please, government, please give us stimulus checks so we can survive instead of starve to death and lose our homes. Please, government. No. We control the government. We pay the government. All right? We pay these motherfuckers to do what we want. We don't pay them to dictate to us what's going to happen with our tax dollars. We pay them so that we dictate to them what's going to happen with our tax dollars. All right? And these motherfuckers, all these people, their jobs are expired. All right? Our government was built on the fact that we didn't have any mass communication in the past. All right? We had no motherfucking mass communication in the past. So we had to elect representatives, right? Right? If we didn't have telephones and all this shit, we had to elect representatives to travel. So citizens of the United States would locally meet together and say, we want this to be a law. We want this to be a law. We want this to be a law. The people would come up with these laws. And then the elected officials, the elected representatives would then take that proposal or that law and bring it somewhere else to meet with the other elected officials to then make it into law. So they were basically a vehicle for the will of the people. So our elected officials were originally a necessity only because of the fact that we had no mass communication at the time. We had no internet. We had no telephones. All right? So really their jobs have been outdated for a long time. So the process was supposed to be the citizens make the laws, they come up with the laws, they come up with the rules, and then the elected officials are just the ones that take that and solidify it. Or take that and meet with the other elected officials to say, okay, the people of Minnesota said this, and the people of, Washington said this, or whatever. They would meet together, right? They had to, because there was no telephones, there was no emails, there was no internet, right? But that shit is outdated. It's outdated. The whole voting process is outdated. All right? Do you understand how easy it would be to set up a website where every human being could vote on any issue they want at any moment in time from any device? And each human being has one account that is associated with their social security number, and only one vote per account. So every human being would only be able to vote on whatever issue once, so it couldn't be abused, hacked, whatever. And you could vote for a plethora of things. So, because look, guys, we're not going to beg and plead for shit anymore. We're not going to let Congress impede progress. Right? Yeah. Pro is the opposite of con. Congress is the opposite of progress. So Congress was created to give human beings in the United States the illusion that progress cannot be made because the Democrats and Republicans couldn't agree. All right, so it doesn't matter if it's the Democrat proposing the bill, and it doesn't matter if it's the Republican proposing the bill. Always, if it's not in line with the agenda of the people enslaving us, it's not getting through Congress. All right, so anything that is progressive, anything that's going to give people stimulus checks or legalize marijuana on a federal level, anything like that, anything that's truly progressive will never happen as long as Congress exists. Congress, literally by definition, is there to stifle progress. It is there to oppose progress. All right, that is what Congress exists for. All right. So what I'm saying is what we need, especially during the pandemic, we have to say, all right, government, we're no longer begging anymore. We're no longer begging for support. Okay? We're no longer begging to have our rights taken care of. All right? Because, don't let this government fool you. These thieves who have hijacked our government, don't let them fool you. Okay? Don't let them fool you guys. Hold on. I got zapped, y'all. I got zapped. I was going to say something really prolific, but then my train of thought got zapped. That goddamn technology. The government's got that goddamn technology, man. But yeah, the moral of the story is we're not going to beg. We're not going to beg for the government to do what we want. We're not going to beg anymore, all right? We're going to fire them all, create a new government, all right? And this new government that we create is going to be a government without borders. We're not going to have borders where we separate people and divide people. No, we're going to be one global society. We're going to be a unified global society that protects and respects the unalienable rights of every human being alive. Okay? So, what does that mean?
The Declaration of Evanism. The time to put an end to starvation, put an end to human labor, put an end to war, put an end to homelessness, save the world and bring about world peace is upon us. We the people of the 21st century and beyond no longer tolerate the use of violence and killing as acceptable solutions for any problem any longer. That means that we the people are going to make it illegal for any individual or government to kill anyone anywhere for any reason. Which means no government or form of law enforcement on the planet will be able to kill anyone anywhere for any reason any longer. We the people of the 21st century and beyond recognize all acts of war as terrorism, and therefore all acts of war are illegal. Which means no more dropping bombs or invading lands or troops killing people ever again. We the people of the 21st century and beyond refuse to allow any human being on planet Earth to starve to death ever again. We will end starvation by using advanced robotics automation technology to create an unlimited amount of free food to provide food to all of humanity for free unconditionally as a human right. We the people of the 21st century and beyond reject the notion of class and recognize that all human beings are royalty and that all human beings deserve to be treated like royalty and experience unconditional wealth and prosperity and have everything they want and need for free as a human right. We the people of the 21st century and beyond will create advanced robotics automation technology to replace 100% of human labor so that we can provide everything to everyone for free on demand 24/7 delivered by robots. So that people will no longer be forced to do anything that they don't want to do for any reason ever again. And never again will any human being ever be told that they have to earn their right to live. Evanism protects and respects everyone alive's unalienable rights to life, liberty and the pursuit of happiness. Empowering everyone alive to make their every dream come true every day without ever having to slave away. Ensuring that everyone alive has everything that they need to sustain their life and have the liberty and freedom to do whatever they want for free and empower them to pursue their happiness without limitation. Money and capitalism are slavery and have no place in 21st century society and beyond. Evanism protects and guarantees the unalienable rights of everyone alive. Therefore it must protect everyone on planet Earth and beyond. We the people will invest in creating this better world together. And invest in saving planet Earth before it's too late. We the people will utilize Evanism to bring about world peace, put an end to starvation, put an end to human labor, put an end to war, and bring about true freedom for everyone alive. We are Love Club. We are the heroes this world so desperately needs, and the time to save the world is upon us. Time to put an end to human labor, put an end to starvation, and bring about world peace and true freedom for everyone alive. We are Love Club. Welcome to the 111 Illuminati.
There we are. Are we back?
The Declaration of Evanism. The Declaration of Evanism. It's a way of life. Every human being deserves to have it fucking nice. And have respect for their life. And have what they want and need for free. That's what the technology can provide. Everyone, what they need to survive is what they deserve to have for free. And we'll get it to them because of technology. Robotics, automation, gonna save the world. Provide every resource for every boy and girl, and man and woman and child and everything in between, and the animals too, and stuff you never fucking seen except for in science fiction, but it ain't no fable, cause the technology is ready, willing, and able to do what we need to provide us with what we need to survive and sustain our lives and thrive every single day, so no one will pass away of starvation any motherfucking single day, so every human being can have the food they fucking need, so they can make sure that their whole family can feed upon the food. Is that too much to ask? That I say that I care about your ass? Oh yeah, I know. It's time to change the channel while I'm busting a rhyme, yo. You know what I mean? Don't give up on your hopes and dreams. Don't let yourself be sold short. Don't judge yourself like you in the court before you been tried, because them judgeful thoughts in your head, all of them lied, and they tried to keep you down, but you're gonna float to the top, cause the 111 Illuminati never gonna stop. Inspiring us all to be feeling good about ourselves and everybody. Good thoughts flowing into your mind, you gotta hear them once in a time. It's all up to your choice. Listen to the kingdom of heaven with your voice in your mind. Bust a fresh rhyme. I fuck it up every single time. Yeah. What you gonna do? Purposely fucking up an interview? Yeah. Why? Why? The path of the fool to purposely fail. Put the wind in the sail in another direction. Don't you see into a brand new motherfucking destiny?
Yeah. So, I'm excited, yo. Non-spoiler. Damn. The Mandalorian Season 2. Wow. A smile has never been on my face larger than it was when I watched the season finale for Mandalorian Season 2. The whole thing is it's funny. A couple weeks ago I was like, I think I was watching the Clone Wars show, and they had the little robots from episode 1. They had them, the little, whatever they call them, the little robots. Roger, them dudes, right? Well, the cool part was I was sitting there watching it going, why does Star Wars always make the robots some cartoon characters? Like, why did George Lucas, I was sitting there thinking, why did George Lucas have to make these goddamn robots so goofy and funny and, like a cartoon? And I was thinking how different episode 1 and episode whatever, how them first, the episode 1, 2, and 3, how different they would have been if George Lucas would have made the robots legitimately scary. Because, like, George Lucas definitely, he made some diverse robots in those movies, but he didn't go out of his way to make them scary. Well, boom. All I gotta say is The Mandalorian Season 2 has made robots scary again. They've made robots scary again. They have made robots scary again. It's true. They have. It was awesome. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. There isn't a bone in my body that could ever get me to spoil the ending of Mandalorian Season 2 for anybody. I would never talk about it unless it's in a video marked spoilers. But yeah. But I might do that, a review of Mandalorian Season 1 and 2. A full review of both seasons. And that brings me to the next portion of the show. Tonight we're going to talk about the future and what 2021 and beyond is going to look like. So get ready for this, y'all. Get ready for this. Hold on. I've got to do something as I talk. Hold the fucking phone, yeah? Excuse me, hold the phone. There it is. Boom. So, for the 6 of you that are still watching this stream, like, here's 2021. This is what 2021 and beyond is going to be like, y'all. The next few years may very well be the final years of both the movie theater and the movie as we know it. That's right. I know it sounds crazy, right? It sounds crazy. I made a tweet about a year and a half ago. I made a tweet and I said, how cool would it be if day and date movies would come out on demand digital streaming the same day they came out in theaters? I said, how cool would that be? Wouldn't that be great, right? I made a tweet about it like a year and a half ago, and all these people showed up to be Mr. Smart Guy and say, that'll never happen, dude. There's no timeline in the multiverse where it would ever happen, dude. There's no way that movies would debut on digital streaming on demand the same day as theaters, dude. And as I always say never, unless you can say it twice. It's a Peter Pan reference. Okay? Because look at what we have now. We have HBO Max making their historic deal with Warner Brothers to release all of Warner Brothers movies on the HBO Max platform the same day they come out in theaters. Right? Correct? Fucking Bill and Ted 3, one of the most anticipated movies of all time for me personally as a Bill and Ted fan. Came out on demand the same day it came out in theaters. What all these people on Twitter told me was impossible is suddenly possible. Not only is it possible, it's the future. It is the future. All right? but halfway the future. Because unfortunately, when you move to a streaming format, when you move from the theater to a streaming platform, you have now entered into a new paradigm where you're competing with series like The Mandalorian. Look at The Mandalorian. Each season you get 8 episodes. 8 episodes, right? So you compare this experience, okay? Here's the experience of watching the Star Wars movie in the theaters. You want to know how fun the experience was to watch Star Wars in the theater? I'll give it to you. There was some fucking moments in Star Wars in the theater that I really enjoyed. Okay? There are some moments. All right? Don't get me wrong. But is it fun to have to sit there on Ticketmaster's website or whatever fucking website it is, StubHub, or I don't know what the fuck. I'm not tuned into all the goddamn lingo these days. But the goddamn, you know, the where you get the fucking movie tickets on the website, you know? Do you want to have to sit there the day they become available and like pick your seat and reserve your tickets, and this website keeps crashing and you're trying to get opening day tickets and they're going fast and you're like, no, but I've got to see it before the spoilers get there, right? And so, and then you get your Star Wars tickets and then you got to arrive to the theater and you got to fucking park there and wait in line and pay $10 for a pop, and then you're drinking the pop and you got to take a piss, but you can't pause the movie. So you're holding your piss and there's a dude with a baby next to you. There's a dude behind you. It sounds like he's going to throw up or some shit. Movie experience is not as glamorous as it always. I mean, look. There's nothing like seeing a movie with a packed theater on opening night, a packed theater full of fans. All right? Some of my greatest experiences in a movie theater were being in there with a packed audience of fans that know what's going on in the movie. Right? Like X-Men. Right? I went and saw X-Men 2 on opening night with a crowd of people that we're all X-Men fans. And yes, there's something about seeing a movie in the theater on opening day with a bunch of fans. There's this energy that's in the room. There's when there's a reveal, when people cheer, when it's like you're there. It's a shared experience. And you know, I don't want to see that go away. I don't want to see that shared experience go away forever. And I'm not saying that it will, all right? But what's not going to go away is this day one streaming the same day as theaters. That's not going to change, okay? So what we're faced with now is, all right, we've got Wonder Woman and King Kong versus Godzilla and all these movies coming straight to streaming the same day they come out in theaters, all right? Well, here's the thing. People are going to start going, you know, when I got tickets for Star Wars The Last Jedi, it was a horrible experience because I had to, you know, all this shit. It was, you know, it's stressful. Going to the movies is more stress than it is a relaxation at this point. But when you're watching Mandalorian, when you've got Disney Plus, you've got 8 solid weeks where every Friday, from the comfort of your own home, you get to enjoy a 40-minute episode or a 50-minute episode that feels like you watched a 2-hour movie, but it happened in 40 minutes. Somehow, when you watch The Mandalorian, one episode feels like a 2-hour movie. It feels like a complete thing. It feels like a lot bigger than what it actually is when you look at the running time. Okay? And so when you're enjoying this format of the streaming show, not only are you getting more content than you would with a 2-hour movie, but you're able to digest it in a way that is more palatable, it's more easily digestible. And you have something new to look forward to 8 weeks in a row. But a Star Wars movie, you go see it on opening day, okay, boom. One Friday, you got to enjoy Star Wars for 2 hours, and it was great. All right? But with Mandalorian, you can start the movie whenever you want. You can start the episode whenever you want. You can pause it. You can go to the bathroom if you need to. You can rewind it if you want to. All right? This is a level of convenience, a level of that trumps some of these, and like I said, I don't want to see theaters go away. I don't want to see that experience go away. I'm a projectionist. Do you think I want to see theaters go away? I worked as a projectionist for years in movie theaters. I don't want that to go away. But the fact that we're going to have movies debuting on streaming the same day as theaters is a good change. It's a good change. All right? It's a good thing. And in a day and age where there's a lot of bad shit happening, you got to look at the positive shit sometimes. You got to say, okay, well, let's make the best of things and let's count some of our blessings instead of just looking at how fucked up everything is. At least we have some cool shit like that. Because I tell you, it's something different, It's something different. It's a change. And so with that comes the fact that we might not be getting 2-hour movies anymore. All right? Especially if movie theaters shut down. The format of the 2-hour movie, Disney and HBO and Warner Brothers and these Sony and these people, they're going to think, it's more profitable to make a series instead of a movie. That fans like these Mandalorian style series more than they like the 2-hour movie experience. So they're going to gravitate, whether it's slow or it's fast, they're going to start to gravitate away from making these movies. And because, trust me, these streaming shows like Mandalorian are so good, they're better than the fucking movies. Trust me. They're better than the fucking movies. So you can't just say, okay, I'm going to do a 2-hour Mandalorian movie and we'll release it in theaters and shit on the same day as streaming. What's going to motivate them to make a 2-hour Mandalorian movie when they could just make Mandalorian season 3? You know what I mean? So what I fear is going to happen is that we are going to see movies disappear. 2-hour movies, 3-hour movies. Unfortunately, I see that a future where that's going to disappear. All right? In favor of these streaming shows. They're going to get turned into a series. And that's it. Because it's all about a shared universe these days. So it's the way, it's the way things are evolving. What can you do? There's nothing we can do. It's not safe to support the movie theater experience in our current world state. So we have to embrace change, but hopefully the government will give us some stimulus checks so people can start buying movies, or buying HBO Max subscriptions or buying Disney Plus subscriptions. Because if people can't go to work because of this damn virus out there, they can't get a job because there's no jobs available or whatever the case may be. All right. It's going to be hard for them to support, Disney Plus and Warner Brothers, no matter what fucking good shit is on there. All right. So It's the double-edged sword, you know. Yeah, so anyway, what I'm saying is, what do you think? Let me know in the chat. What do you prefer? If you have experienced episodic shows on streaming platforms such as Stranger Things and The Mandalorian, do you think you prefer the episodic format, or do you prefer a 2-hour movie? Please let me know in the chat, because there's 10 people watching right now, and I am very curious to see what y'all think, because I want to know what your opinions are. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Matt Farrow. I'm definitely going to plan a little special trip to the grocery store, you know, to get something nice for the family to eat on Christmas. I really appreciate that, man. But yeah, let me know, y'all. What do you think? Do you think that... Because, I mean, put it into this kind of a perspective. I mean, imagine if there was another timeline where The Mandalorian was a movie series instead. You had to wait like 3 years between each movie, so you had to wait 3 years to see what happens next. I would much rather wait a week to see what happens next than wait 3 fucking years to see what happens next. Gary 200 says series. He prefers a series. See? Now that's the man whose perspective I wanted to know on this matter, because I respect a lot of things about Gary 200, believe me. But one of the things I respect about him the most is his taste for things, especially movies. All right, I trust this man's opinion when it comes to anything. Okay? For real. Especially movies and series and that kind of shit. So, thank you, Gary. Thank you for letting us know, man. And subscribe to Gary 200. You guys got to see. You got to see Gary's content. Trust me. Trust me. You will enjoy subscribing to your boy. Glenn McGillivray said, I loved binge watching Vikings. See? I mean, and then there's that. There's that whole binge watching thing. Yeah. The fact that you can watch these TV shows on these streaming platforms, like watch old Star Trek episodes and binge watch that shit, or old episodes of this and that and the other thing, and this season of this and this season of that, or Simpsons. Yeah, that shit. We really live in a good time and age. And I tell you, Disney, if you're listening, you need to take The Simpsons and see what... Disney Plus should do a live broadcast. They should do a live broadcast on their platform where they debut shit live or whatever. But new Simpsons episodes should come out immediately as they're airing. As soon as it airs on Fox, as soon as the fucking episode starts on Fox, the new episode of The Simpsons should be uploaded to Disney Plus so people could click on it or whatever at midnight. Maybe the Disney Plus owners get it early, whatever. It's time to start catering to the people who shell out all this money every fucking month to get these streaming platforms. It's time to put them as the priority for content like The Simpsons. Like, if Disney can't say, wow, this Simpsons property I have here is really fucking valuable, I better use this to elevate the platform of Disney Plus and give value to it by fucking putting the fucking new episode right on there on Disney Plus instead of worrying about Fox and the people advertising to people who aren't even fucking watching TV. Who the fuck watches TV? Nobody fucking watches TV anymore. All right? Very fucking few people watch TV. So these advertising companies are selling ads to fucking the wall. Might as well, there's no TV. There's no TV because no one's watching the fucking TV. No one's tuning into Fox to watch the new Simpsons episode because they're too busy spending time on Netflix or Disney Plus because it costs a fucking fortune for these streaming platforms to have all these different streaming platforms so they can see shit they want to see. Oh, I know, Gary 200. I think the Chucky series is something that's going to be very special. Hopefully that there's some kind of streaming option online. I don't know how to do that, but it's just like, you know, I'm hoping that the Chucky series will come out on Blu-ray and come out on some kind of a streaming platform. Because I think a lot of people don't have cable anymore. I'm sorry, people don't have, you know, cable was getting astronomically high. Like the cable companies were getting greedy, and they kept raising that price and raising that price. So it was like $200 a month for the cable bill. All right. When you start thinking about, wow, would I rather spend $200 a month on cable and then go to the movie theater and pay $50 a night so the family can watch a movie on opening night and end up spending what, $1,000 on entertainment a month, whatever it adds up to be? Or would you rather fucking have Disney Plus, HBO Max, and Netflix and just have it all? Fucking have it all, you know, for like what, $50? Have all that shit. Be at the fucking control of when you watch a program with no fucking ads, no fucking advertisements and shit. You know, fuck cable, and that's the thing, you know? So it's like, I think it's time. I think it's time for an evolution of the art form, and I'm all about, like I said, I've been a projectionist at movie theaters for many years. Before everything went digital, all right, I would build prints, I would cut trailer packs, I would do this, I would do that, I ran a fucking 15 screen theater, all right, it was called Crown Theaters, ran that shit all alone, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. That was me up there, all right, and the cool part is, I love movies, all right? Some of my best memories in life are seeing movies in the movie theater, all right? Something memorable about that experience. So I don't want to see that go away. I want to see that return someday. I'm hoping we'll live in a day and age where it becomes safe again to be in proximity, close proximity with large groups of people and shit out in public, so we can bring that experience back, right? But until then, let's be at least a little bit appreciative of the fact that Star Wars fans can get Disney Plus and have their minds blown by The Mandalorian. So yeah, Matt Farrell says his bill was $230. Hell yeah. Yeah, even in Canada, that's steep, man. Fuck. Shit. No, it's not good, man. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, but I mean, that's the way things evolve. But yeah, Disney Plus, you know. Here's the thing you could learn about me. I'm a broker in ideas. So theoretically, you could hire me. Like Disney could hire me. Any company could hire me. And I could turn them from a company that was performing at this level and elevate them to a company that is performing beyond any level you could ever imagine. Right? Like totally turn it around. All right? With some really killer ideas that I know will be successful. Right? So yeah, if Disney hired me, the first fucking thing I would say, okay, I was going to make a show, and I will make a show called What Would Evan Do? What Would Evan Do? WWED. What Would Evan Do? So what would Evan do with Disney? What would I do with Disney right now? Here's what I would do, because Disney's got to do something drastic, or all this shit with Warner Brothers and HBO Max is going to fucking cripple Disney Plus. Because just you wait and see. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to unsubscribe from Disney Plus after The Mandalorian Season 2, especially when they know that Mandalorian Season 3 has not even been filmed yet. And it hasn't even begun. It hasn't even been greenlit, really. That this new Boba Fett series is coming first, and all this other shit and all these other shows, it's all coming first. There's a lot of people who subscribe to Disney Plus because they want to get in on the Baby Yoda show. Believe me. So let me break it down. Here's what I would do. What would Evan do with Disney? Simpsons, new episodes debut every week on Disney Plus, regardless of whatever's going on Fox, cable, fucking network, or whatever. Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, all major Disney movies, including the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, will debut day and date with Premier Access, Disney Plus. All right? Yes, I know Premier Access is a little steep, $30. $30 to see the new Black Widow, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. When you think about the fact that these movies would have cost you more than $30 to see in theaters, if you were going there with a date or with a family, and you all had to buy tickets at $15 to $20 a piece, depending how big the fucking screen is and how much the pop is and the popcorn and all this shit. You can't get out of a movie theater and have the whole experience without spending at least fucking $50 to $70, especially if you got a family. All right? So I don't think people should complain that Disney would ask them, hey, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the second it releases, you can watch it from the comfort of your own home for $30 instead of having to run out to a goddamn movie theater and watch it once for $30 or more, $50, $70. The whole family can fucking watch it at home on Disney Plus. Trust me. When the numbers skyrocket for HBO Max, Disney Plus is going to have to react with more than just streaming shows because they don't have enough. All right? WandaVision is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely keeping me subscribed to Disney Plus, but they have to do a lot more. They have to do a lot more if they hope to compete with HBO Max. That Snyder Cut already had people going, all right, I'm going to get HBO Max at some point. When that shit comes out, I'll at least get it for a month. But now Warner Brothers is releasing their full slate of films day and date on HBO Max for at least a month. You got a whole month to watch that brand new movie. That is worth the price of admission when you're talking about a $15 price tag for HBO Max. All right, and Netflix is done. Netflix is over, dude. It's the Netflix over party. For real, it's the Netflix over party. But yeah, so what would Evan do with Disney? Yes, all the movies would be coming to Disney Plus with Premier Access. And then, of course, somewhere down the line, they will be made available to all Disney Plus subscribers. So they will exit Premier Access and transition, like Mulan, directly into a title that strengthens the catalog and value of the platform in and of itself. So, Zacchaeus Bachmeyer says, Evan, what do you do for a living? Well, I am currently the CEO, the CCO of 111 Interactive Entertainment. We are creating our debut game, L's Awakening, a brand new video game coming soon. And before that, I had a job for over a decade that worked very hard at, where I was a caregiver. So, but yeah. So anyway, oh yeah, HBO Max is getting Gremlins: Secret of the Mogwai series too. Gotta love it. I'm telling you. Like, what would Evan do if he was in the room with the execs at Disney? I would say, guys, I love Disney. I love Disney Plus. I love the MCU. I love the properties you guys have. I love the Star Wars shit. I love all that. Okay? But this shit over at HBO Max is tempting. All these blockbuster movies, day one, for no additional cost. Like, Disney Plus, they can't just say, well, we're only $8 a month, so we don't really need to compete with HBO Max. No. This is not the time for Disney Plus to get overconfident. I'm telling you. If they're not impressing, if they can't stand up to HBO Max, it's over. I mean, it's not over. It's just like they're going to lose out on a lot of subscribers. A lot of people are going to be like, what do I want? Do I want to like sit here and, because think about Disney Plus's release schedule with this shit. Like, okay, they got WandaVision wrapped, but they're still in production with all these other shows. None of these other shows are wrapped. So they got one fucking show that's actually wrapped at this point. And it's like, okay, well, that's not, I mean, of course they're going to come through with all these shows they've promised us, but none of it's wrapped. And so it's like HBO Max just has this killer lineup of all these blockbuster films that are wrapped. Wonder Woman, Snyder Cut. Snyder Cut, it ain't exactly wrapped. I'm sure they're getting a little additional footage here and there. But like the majority of this shit is completed already or in the production, in the pipeline of already is shot. So Disney's got to come, they got to come strong because there's no more pushing these movies back. You can't keep delaying these projects and hope that the movie theaters are going to be back in business again. It ain't going to happen for a long time. So if they want to make money, and believe me, that's what they're fucking in the business for, they would listen to my advice when it comes to this shit. So I know Disney could afford to buy out HBO Max, of course. But here's the thing. I know I'm saying Disney, but Netflix is the one that's really in trouble. Netflix is in trouble. They had shit going good for them, but then they entered into all that controversy, and then they're just not producing top tier content. Like Stranger Things season 3 missed the mark for me. I love the people involved. I think they're all talented, everybody involved, but to me, they took it a different tone. They took it a different tone, and they made it more of a comedy. And to me, I think Stranger Things started out as more of a serious kind of, almost horror vibe, and it evolved into season 3 where it became kind of all these jokes everywhere and all these moments of levity and funniness and stuff. I just didn't get, I really wanted to see season 3, but I didn't feel that after season 3. I didn't feel like, wow, I really need to see season 4. Don't get me wrong, I want to see season 4. I do. But Netflix going up to $20 a month. HBO Max is coming for Netflix, y'all. Telling you. Netflix is done. Disney will be fine, but Netflix, I mean, they got a lot. Netflix has a lot of money behind them, believe me, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Money can't really buy you. I mean, the only hope Netflix would really have, like if Netflix was really smart, they would build new intellectual properties like Stranger Things and all these Netflix like what would Evan do with Netflix? If I was pitching an idea to Netflix, I would create a whole superhero universe. An all original superhero universe, a multiverse that could be all these different shows and all these different series based on all these different characters, and then do a crossover here and there. Do original shit, all right? If Netflix was smart, why don't they do what the geniuses of the 80s did when they greenlit pictures like Back to the Future or Short Circuit or fucking Goonies or Gremlins or E.T., when people used to take risks on new shit, not just rehashing all this old shit, not just recycling all these old properties and redoing this and redoing that. You know what I mean? A remake of this or that or that. Like if Netflix was really smart, they would start accepting all these projects that are getting rejected by the studios. These projects that the studio doesn't want to make because, hey, it's not based on a comic, it's not based on a video game, it's not based on some movie that already exists, it's not based on a book. So no, we don't have the confidence that this is going to make money for us because we're only going to produce something that's based on a book or based on a video game or based on this or that, or an existing property or a franchise. If Netflix wanted to, weird science, movies like that. The reason the 80s was undeniably the greatest generation for cinema in history. Right? It had the most original movies, the coolest ideas, the best practical effects. This was the days before the computer-generated effects. Some of the greatest movies in the history of history. Original fucking movies, not based on nothing. Started all these franchises. Because people took a chance on some original shit and some up-and-coming directors and let them really come out with some new original shit. So what would Evan do with Netflix? I would have a rebirth of the 80s there. And I would go out there scouting for talent, scouting for projects, scouting for writers, writing teams, script writers, and I would start putting some shit into action, empowering some really talented people to make some original ideas that come into fruition. Because look at Stranger Things. It's not based on anything. Sure, it's it references the 80s and the era it takes place in, but it's not based on any existing franchise or a book or a comic. It's original, and it's Netflix's biggest success, arguably. So if I were Netflix, I would say, hey, more of this. Because you know what? People are going to get sick of seeing the rehash of the comic and the adaptation of the book and the remake of the cartoon. People are going to get so fucking sick of that shit that the whole HBO Max subscription and the Disney Plus subscription might not be as fucking romantic as a Netflix subscription where you're getting new shit, like new mind-blowing shit. But that's the problem. It's like Netflix did have some mind-blowing shit. They had a interactive movie where you could actually make choices throughout the movie at different points, and like it would lead to different shit happening. So, yeah, Howard the Duck, man, that's one of the most underrated movies of all time. I love Howard the Duck. That's a great movie. I don't know how anyone could watch Howard the Duck and think it's a horrible movie. You know, I just don't see it. It has amazing practical effects, great performance from Ed Gale and everybody else in the movie. Such a good fucking movie. Hell yeah, Howard the Duck is great. To the point where, when I saw how they portrayed him in Guardians of the Galaxy, even though that might be a little more comic book accurate, I still think that, as a matter of fact, dude, they should bring the OG Howard the Duck back in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I gotta tweet Sam Raimi right now. Yo, Sam Raimi, let me get him on the phone. Yo, Sam Raimi. Yeah, it's me, Evan. What's up, dude? Yeah, you know that movie you're making, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness? Yeah, that one, yeah. Yeah. Why don't you put Howard the Duck in there from the old movie in the 80s, man? I'm telling you. Have him come through a portal or some shit, man. I'm telling you, it'll be awesome. All right, man. Cool. Yeah, I look forward to it. Peace. All right. Sam Raimi's on it, y'all. Sam Raimi is on the motherfucking problem, y'all. He said he couldn't guarantee it, that it might not show up in the movie. You know, you never know these days, but he'll think about it. He'll think about it. Hell yeah.
The Dark Overlord. I am the Dark Overlord of the universe.
Such a classic performance. You gotta love it, y'all. You got to love it. And this is the program where the part of the program where the edibles kick in. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about, y'all. Yeah, so anyway, what would Evan do? What would Evan do? What would Evan do? What would Evan do with Nintendo? If I was working for Nintendo, what would I do? What would I do? What would I do? I would call Square Enix and I would say, Square Enix, we want 3 games. We want Super Mario RPG Part 2. We want Chrono Trigger Part 2. And we want a Zelda RPG. That's right, Square Enix creating a fucking Zelda RPG. A Final Fantasy style turn-based RPG based on the Zelda franchise. As well as Chrono Trigger 2, the true sequel. The true fucking sequel to Chrono Trigger. And the true sequel to Super Mario RPG. If I was in control of Nintendo, I would say, Square Enix, let's fucking do the dotted line, bro. Let's do it. Let's make it happen, bro. And then, you know, just for posterity's sake, I would reach out to very popular developers like Rockstar Games, and I would say, hey, why don't we get Grand Theft Auto 5 on Switch? Why don't we get Red Dead Redemption 1 on Switch? Why don't we, you know, get Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas on Switch? Let's do it. Wouldn't that be nice? Grand Theft Auto Trilogy for Switch on one cartridge. You get GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Wouldn't that be dope? Would you buy that on Switch? How about GTA 5? Play it anywhere. Play with fucking motion controls. Motion control first person perspective. That goddamn Switch. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we reach out to Capcom and we say, Capcom, we want to make a video game that's going to blow people's minds. It's going to be exclusive for Switch. Resident Evil Code Veronica 2. We want Resident Evil Code Veronica Part 2. You know what I'm saying? So, exclusive Resident Evil for Switch. Why not? Why not? We haven't had a good Resident Evil on a Nintendo console. And, we had such a good relationship back when there was the Capcom 5, and we had Resident Evil 4 on GameCube, and Resident Evil Remake, and Resident Evil 0, all GameCube exclusives. Strengthen that bond, Capcom. Nintendo and Capcom. Come on, y'all. France. Get that exclusive Resident Evil for Nintendo. And then, if I was to do that, of course, I would want to have a hands-on approach to make sure it was the best Resident Evil game ever. Because it doesn't matter. The Switch is a fucking competent hardware platform. Very competent. It's a very competent hardware platform. All right? You can get some really good performance out of the Switch. That's why The Witcher 3 can run on the motherfucking thing. That's why the Wolfenstein games can run on the thing. All right? So, what about Sony? If I was working for Sony, what would I do? I would immediately get to work at Blue Point Games, leading the team on Demon's Souls 2. That's right, Sony owns the Demon's Souls IP, which is why I would take the Demon's Souls remake engine, utilize it, as well as the team that helped design it, Blue Point Games, to create the true sequel to Demon's Souls proper. Demon's Souls 2, and believe me, I would tell you right now what the fuck my pitch is for Demon's Souls 2, but I don't want to ruin it. It's too cool. It's top secret. I can't even tell you now. But yeah. What more do you need than that? Demon's Souls 2. And then, of course, and if I was working for Sony, I would also create a free-to-play PlayStation Plus exclusive, Sony exclusive, Last of Us massive multiplayer. So imagine a massive multiplayer survival game, bigger than Fortnite, built on the Last of Us 2 engine, massively multiplayer, online. You're surviving. There's zombies out in the world. There's other survivors out in the world. You can team up with other players and survive together, or, go at it alone. But it'll be free to play for all PS Plus subscribers on PS4 and PS5. Why not? That would be a good idea. What would I do at Xbox? I would get From Software to make an exclusive game for Xbox, an exclusive IP. I would pay the big money to get an exclusive IP made by From Software that Microsoft would hold the rights to. And I know they're busy with Elden Ring and shit, but still, that's where I throw the money. What would Evan do? You want to know what Evan would do? He would take a piss, y'all. Because that's exactly what I have to do. I have to take a piss. So we're taking a break. We're going to be back with some more What Would Evan Do? Where I'll tell you what the fuck I would do. Some cool shit. Maybe you'll agree with it. And we've got some more cool shit to talk about soon. So I will be back. But right now, I got to go pee. I really do.
the truth about who the secret leader of the Illuminati really is. Who is behind it all, and how is behind it all, and why is all this hidden Illuminati symbolism, and why? What is?
Too few characters out there flying around like that, saving old girls like me. And Lord knows, kids like Henry need a hero. Courageous, self-sacrificing people, setting examples for all of us. Everybody loves a hero. People line up for him. Too few characters out there flying around like that, saving old girls like me. And Lord knows, kids like Henry need a hero. Courageous, self-sacrificing people, setting examples for all of us. Everybody loves a hero. People line up for them, cheer them, scream their names, and years later they'll tell how they stood in the rain for hours just to get a glimpse of the one who taught him to hold on a second longer. I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble, and finally allows us to die with pride, even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most, even our dreams.
Ooh, wee. Ooh, yeah, 100. Ooh, yeah. When you believe in heaven, 111, cause we are the one heaven. The reincarnation came to save the planet Earth without no hesitation. Oh yeah, from a galaxy far away, real fucking heroes that came here to save the day. And just cause I punish evil people don't mean that I'm motherfucking really evil. Oh no, because oh don't you see there ain't no other motherfucking hero quite like me. Oh yeah, the superheroes are real, and I can't do this you just how I feel. Because when I get up on the fucking microphone, I pick that shit up and I never leave that shit alone. Cause I'm bad to the motherfucking bone. I came to the planet Earth to reclaim my throne, to be the first king of the whole planet Earth. This was my destiny since my fucking birth. Oh wait, you first heard of me in 1983. Yeah, I time traveled back into the past before I was even born, and I am here to warn you that I know that I have been around the world, you see, and I'm going to unravel our destiny. Evan Lefavor, yeah, you know what I'm here to do. I'm here to save you from asteroids, from being a slave. Remix us, heaven on earth, It's time for Evan to change your destiny. Because I came to planet Earth to save you, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's time for us to band together. We can do the shit forever. We can have utopia for everyone. I got the plan to get it done. Ooh, F-U-N. Ooh, you have fun, my friend, and I am your king. You will have paradise. Everything will be free, and it will be so nice. Ooh, me. I'm your friend and the babe, Evan 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 the babe,
wah, 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 wah. So yeah. So the company that I would like to kind of improve the most probably would be Konami. Like, what would Evan do with Konami? Konami. If I was working with Konami, we would make. I have a great idea for a Metal Gear Solid 5. We're doing a reboot of Silent Hill. We'll do a first-person Contra game. Imagine a Contra game, but in first person. I mean, there's so many Konami IPs that could just be blockbuster hits that they're just sleeping on while they're making pachinko machines and shit. It's kind of sad. I would really like to revitalize Konami. And another one I would like to do would be Sega. Like, if I was working for Sega, I would make Sega's answer to Skyrim in Phantasy Star. Yes, a reboot of Phantasy Star. A first-person perspective action RPG in the same genre as Skyrim and Fallout and all this shit. That would be one of the first games I would put into goddamn production. So yeah. What do you think of them apples? Would you buy that for $1? Yeah, because imagine that, a Phantasy Star reboot. And not only that, I would do a Shining Force remake, a Shining Force update. Make a really cool turn-based strategy RPG. Make it really good. There's so many IPs that Sega owns that are just being underutilized right now, including Alex Kidd. If I was Sega, I would perhaps even contact Platonic Games, the creators of the Ukulele series. And if you haven't played a Ukulele in the 1,000-Year Door, or whatever the fuck it's called, maybe I'm getting that confused with Paper Mario. It's a great game. It's like a Donkey Kong Country game. It's a 2D side-scrolling great game. It's like Donkey Kong Country. It's really fucking good. I would probably hire them to make an Alex Kidd reboot. A reboot of the Alex Kidd franchise. A revival of the Alex Kidd franchise. So yeah, I mean, there's other hits. There's other hits that Sega could really come back with and say, okay, we're going to do something big. Do something big here. Like, imagine if there was a cool way to revitalize Virtual Fighter. You know, like, what if we brought Virtual Fighter back in a big way and suddenly we had the most realistic fighting game on the planet where the characters look like realistic human beings and the fights are so real that it looks like two real people fighting even though it's a 3D model. Because believe me, Virtual Fighter, when it came out in the arcades, would blow your fucking minds. Even though you look back on it now and it's just a bunch of blocky polygons fighting each other in what seems like fucking moon gravity in slow motion. At the time, that shit was so advanced. All you had seen was Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, but now you got something in 3D. You got a fucking fighting game in 3D. So Virtual Fighter was something big back in the day. It was big when you see that shit in the arcade. So I want to bring that back with Virtual Fighter and make something that is completely realistic, which is also something I would do if I was in charge of the Mortal Kombat franchise. If I could talk to NetherRealm Studios, here's what Evan would do. I would say, okay, guys, here's what you need to do. First, you need to make a new Mortal Kombat game, and we're just going to call it Mortal Kombat. You know what it's going to be. It is going to be the most realistic 3D fighter game ever, so that the characters within the game look like real humans again. Because that was the big draw of the original 3 Mortal Kombat games, was that you went to the arcade and you're playing a fighting game and it's like the characters are fucking real people and shit, you know? Like it was in in the first 3 Mortal Kombat games, even Mortal Kombat Trilogy and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the character models in the game were actual pictures of actual people doing the moves and shit. All right? So the entire franchise was birthed upon this concept of, wow, you're controlling real people, so why not do that with Mortal Kombat? Why not do that again with Mortal Kombat? So the new Mortal Kombat game, the characters look 100% realistic. You know, like, I want to top what Naughty Dog did in Last of Us 2 with the realism. Like, because, you know, when Mortal Kombat went 3D, they lost the realism. So all Mortal Kombat had left was the over-the-top violence. But the only reason the over-the-top violence sold in the first place is because the characters of those original Mortal Kombat games looked like real people. It looked like you were controlling real people. So when the Mortal Kombat games went 3D, the characters started looking cartoon. They looked like cartoons. They looked like video game graphics. They looked like polygons. They didn't look like real people anymore. And that is where I think Mortal Kombat kind of fell off. But if I was talking to NetherRealm, I would say, hey guys, let's make the most realistic looking fighting game of all time and make it gory and whatever. Let's do it. Call it Mortal Kombat. And then let's make a game with all the slasher movie icons. We'll call it Movie Maniacs, whatever. We'll team up with Todd McFarlane to get the Movie Maniacs line. We'll have them all in there. Jason, Freddy, Chucky, Michael Myers, Pinhead from Hellraiser, Ash, fucking all these characters. Get them all in there. All these cult movie characters, all these iconic horror slashers, get them all in the same fighting game developed by the makers of Mortal Kombat. It would sell like hotcakes, y'all. Could you imagine that shit? It would sell like hotcakes. Nobody enjoys seeing slashers fight each other more than, you know, horror fans and shit. They would eat that shit up. And there is a game like that called Terror Drome. It's a free game you can get on the internet that's like Mortal Kombat mixed with slasher movies and horror movies. It's very cool. Very cool. But, so, man, I don't know, guys. Like, there's just so many different, you know, but I don't know. I could be hired by these different companies to give them the right ideas to make billions of dollars. So I'm just saying my finger is on the pulse of what's hot and what's not when it comes to like IPs in the video game industry and shit like that, intellectual properties. Yeah. I'll save the rest for the show proper, you know what I mean? We will do a What Would Evan Do show sooner than later. But yeah, we've got a question in the chat. Someone said something about Christmas. Something about what did they say? Saint Nick was a real person. Is Santa Claus real? Yeah. Is Santa Claus real?
How do you feel? Is Santa Claus real? Santa Claus, where did he come from? How did Santa Claus come to be? The author of The Wizard of Oz wrote a book about Santa Claus, and he wrote a map showing you where the story that could really be true is taking place near the North Pole, where the immortal race is in control. Yo, and there was Santa Claus, you see, going through this new reality. And yo, he was chosen by an alien race to save everyone without haste. And you know what the fuck I'm trying to say to you? I'm getting up on the mic with some shit that's true about Christmas. So listen, cause we can make it all shine and glisten. All the traditions you got for Christmas is all coming from a place that's delicious if you got a taste for some secret shit. Because I'm telling you the truth, so come peep it. Yo, yeah, all those bright Christmas lights that flash day and night for your delight is based on the fact that for Christmas back in the day, you eat psychedelic mushrooms and the time would pass away. The whole dang town would eat the mushrooms and clown around, and they would see these flashing lights and these colors too. Cause that's what Santa Claus would deliver to you in your stockings. He would come to your house and throw some psychedelic mushrooms down your mouth, and you would give him a cookie that was filled with weed. Cause you know that's what the fuck Santa Claus really needs. Yeah. And after that, to celebrate that shit that used to be a fact, you would hang those flashing lights around the house and trip out like you had put some mushrooms down your mouth. Saturnalia, I'm Santa Claus. When it comes to the afterlife, I write all the laws and I tell you who the fuck is naughty and nice. I got a long ass list, yo, I'm checking it twice. Yeah, like that tenant, you never fucking know. What the fuck you gonna see on the show? Is it a palindrome? Make your mind explode with some lyrics that I'm finna unload. Yeah, here we go. Do you motherfucking understand the truth about Santa Claus throughout the land? It's real. The elves are real too. The elves are a race of aliens. Yes, it's true. From the planet Oz. You know they do all the shit with technology that's really cool. The planet Oz, yeah, it really exists. I'm telling you that I did enlist in the army of Oz. I'm L of Oz. I'm the real motherfucking Santa Claus. Hootie hoo, there we go. Now you know the truth on this motherfucking show.
Hell yeah. Yeah, y'all. What do you think about that, huh? What's really going on at the North Pole? Do you know what's really going on at the North Pole? Huh? Do you? Do you know the true story? The true story of Santa Claus? So peep this. The author of The Wizard of Oz, his name was L. He wrote 3 books. He wrote many books, but 3 of them were very important and very distinct. All right? We had The Wizard of Oz. We had The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus, and we had The Master Key. Because do you know who the fuck L was? Just take a fucking guess who the fuck L was. L. Frank Baum. If I'm telling you that Oz is a real place, Oz is a real dimension, a real planet, where these creatures, these magical creatures like elves, these creatures you've heard of as elves, are real alien creatures from the planet Oz. All right? It's some real
real shit. Okay? And L. Frank Baum. L. Frank Baum, the writer of The Wizard of Oz and The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus and The Master Key. He drew a map. He drew a map, and it looked like if you go out there and look at the ancient flat earth maps, the ancient maps that all the flat earthers look at, where like the North Pole is over here and there's these islands around it and shit. And there's all these different shit. You know what I'm saying? He drew out this map where he showed you where the land of Oz, where the portal and near the North Pole, the entrance into the inner earth. And he showed you the forest of Mersey, where Santa Claus was raised. So yeah. So you gotta check that shit out. I should put it up on screen actually. Man. I'm telling you guys. Yeah, Agartha. Agartha. People have heard it as Agartha or Hyperborea. There's, the Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings is based on a true story. And yes, Middle Earth. Why do they call it Middle Earth? It's because that's what you used to call Inner Earth, right? So yeah. So anyway, Agartha, yeah. Hey, Whisker Scuttlebum, what up? What up? Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. It's always good to see you. So yeah, anyway, so you got to look at this map that L. Frank Baum made but anyway, the moral of the story is the true story of Santa Claus was finally revealed in The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus, a book by L. Frank Baum. All right? And so there's also a great book called The Master Key. Now peep this. Peep this shit, y'all. This book called The Master Key came out in like 1901. The year 1901, written by the author of The Wizard of Oz and The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. It's called The Master Key, and it's about this boy who builds a computer in his room and contacts the demon of electricity, this genie from the future, this AI electronic demon genie from the future. And this demon of electricity is like, wow, you found me, you reached out to me. And the kid literally builds a computer with a monitor and everything, with all these wires hooked up to it. And he contacts the demon of electricity through this computer he builds. So why is that so amazing? Why was that amazing? Because it's 1901 and there isn't a television invented yet, let alone a computer, let alone a fucking computer. So how did the author of The Wizard of Oz and the author of The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus, how did L know? How did he know about computers that he wrote about it in a book in the year 1901? And you research this shit. In the beginning of the book, The Master Key, there's a little quotation that says, it's hard being a century ahead of your time. Okay? So here's the thing. It's pretty amazing, isn't it, that someone in the year 1900 could write a book about a computer when the television hasn't even been invented yet? So you really got to look that shit up. The Master Key, it's called. Definitely look that shit up. But anyway,
Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, Santa Claus is real. The elves are an alien species that have advanced technology that is so advanced you would think of it as magic. And they're really good at building shit. Santa Claus, the real Santa Claus, is the chosen one, chosen by the elves and abducted by the elves and given advanced technology. Right? So, spoiler alert, Santa Claus created the kingdom of heaven with the help of the elves, which are an advanced alien species. So, yeah. But yeah, think about elves, you know. How could all these different cultures around the world have all these experiences with these creatures, these elf creatures, when there was no mass communication at the time, when all of these different stories were developing or originating from? All right. Like, there's a lot of shit that people this day and age think are just fiction and fables and myths and legends that were actually real. All right, including elves. All right. So, hell yeah, Saturn's Cube, Whisker Scuttlebum. Saturn's Cube, home of the advanced fourth dimensional and fifth dimensional entertainment of Halo technology. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Powered by Saturn's Cube. The greatest simulated reality technology any immortal will ever experience. Fifth dimensional entertainment experiences where you will be born into a fictional reality that you will think is real and live out an entire lifetime as a fictional character. All through Halo technology. Courtesy of Saturn's Cube. Ooh-wee. Yep. So yeah, yeah, exactly. Santa and Satan are anagrams. Just rearrange the letters. And that's a good question, AW, which brings us to the Nightmare Before Christmas, right? How did Jack become Santa Claus? How did Jack become Santa Claus? Well, you got to know the story. You got to know the story of Jack. You know, do you know your nursery rhymes? Do you know your fucking fairy tales? Do you know your movies? You know, your video games? What do you know about the Giant Slayer? You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah. There is a true story about how Jack Skellington came to be and the true story that it's all based on. But I can't get into it, goddammit. I can't get into that tonight. But I mean, shit. This is a marathon stream. Goddamn. We're 12% of the way to the goal, and if we don't meet the goal tonight, no, it's not even enough. I don't even have enough money to pay the goddamn internet bill. So, if you want to see future Evan Lefavor content, please hit up the link in the description. Streamlabs link in description. You will see future content. All right, you can ensure future content by donating tonight. Look at that modest fucking Streamlabs goal. It's as goddamn modest as you can get in this day and age. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Well, let's see. What else could I reveal here tonight on the show? Yeah. What you know about that? What you know about that? It's a matter of fact. Yeah. So anyway, Good one, Whisker Scuttlebum. That's why they named that song Soul Sacrifice. You gotta be able to read the chat to know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Wait. He said, wait, Santa plus Satan equals Santana. That's what I was referring to. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Well, I think it's about time. Time to bust a rhyme. Here we go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying to you? 'Cause it's time to pursue peace. That's what this fucking world needs. You know what I mean? When I came here right up on the scene. Anticipate your fate. Spread love and don't spread hate. I know that you can comprehend throughout every land that together we can unite and together we can win any fight. 'Cause when we win it's so right. And you know that it's out of sight, out of mind. So let's look at everything that exists and build a relationship where we can all live together in harmony. 'Cause that's the way that it ought to be. 'Cause you know we got a lot to give. 'Cause you know that it's time for us to start trust in each other every day. And you know we can smother each other in love. And instead of feeling all these negative fucking feelings, we can feel the love. All of the below and all of the above. Why? Because we can. Be a Jedi, be everyone's friend. You gotta resist the temptation to get pissed when someone's trying to agitate you with negativity and hate. You gotta try to react in a positive way, 'cause you can't let no one rain up on your day or take any of your pride away, including any thought in your head that can make you doubt. Any words that be coming out your mouth that you feel are true, because you know your friend forever believes in you. So it's time for us to band together, yeah, and start to trust. That's how we thrive. We do it right here tonight. On the show, your mind will be blown like a cyclone right off into the unknown, right to the planet Oz. It ain't no fantasy. The planet Oz is science fact, reality in the elves. Wow, man. Wow, man. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? Yeah. Don't worry, guys. So you gotta resist. You gotta spread positivity, because you're given chances. You know what I mean? You're given chances to make decisions all throughout your day. It's like a multiplayer video game where you're given all these different choices of how you're gonna react to shit. You know what I mean? It's hilarious, man. Yeah, see. Yeah, man. See, man, I could say something really, really funny right now, but I'm resisting the temptation to say something really funny right now. Because sometimes you gotta take the high road, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you, some days, you know, some people, they own a lawnmower, you know. They own a lawnmower, they just go out there and they don't even mow the lawn. They just sit there and pull the chain on it, you know. You know, it's interesting, y'all. It's interesting. Yeah. I know. Oh my God. Must resist, must resist, must resist. Too much comedy. Too much comedy is possible right now. Must resist. Must take high road. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh my God. Dude. Well, I hope the gas prices aren't too high. That's all I gotta say. Hey, Tova, what's up? 111, 111, 111. Hell yeah. Speaking of that, I'm sorry. I'm just taking a little breather. I'm taking a little breather, y'all. Wow. Oh, it's okay. The party's going late. You can arrive late, fashionably late, as a matter of fact. So we 3 hours into the show.
Has been here.
3 hours into the show. So much I've already let you all know. And guess what? Do you think it's wrong? You should check out my Patreon. There's some exclusive shows up on my Patreon. I thought I'd let you all know. Yeah, you can celebrate when you embrace love and not hate. And not hate. Ooh, ooh, to the we. Ooh, 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 to the we. That's right. Ooh, to the we. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, I gotta see something real quick. Hold on, gotta hear my shit. Gotta hear what the fuck's going on in this motherfucking thing. And see. Here, hold on. You can celebrate when you embrace love and not hate. Not hate. Ooh, to the we. I wanna thank you all for tuning in to me. I had to check my volume just to see and make sure y'all could hear me clearly, and you can. It's like I'm Superman. Everything that I freestyle rap, you can understand. Oh yeah, 'cause I'm like the sun. I can't be dimmed by anyone. You can cast shadows on my motherfucking light, but it shines so bright whether it's fucking day or night. 'Cause my light, it shines through your third eye every time you dream. It's not what it seems. Everything you see in your dreams, you perceive. You see the light shining from the light bearer. This me, freestyling on the motherfucking scene. No one can be so obscene in the world, 'cause I love every single one underneath the sun. So that's what I do. I stand up for each and every one of you, 'cause that's what we should be pursuing. 'Cause there's nothing else in this world that we should be doing other than changing the way that it is. Ending starvation for every single kid, ending homelessness, ending human labor, and starting to wake up and follow the plan of Evan Lefavor. That's right, every day and night, you gotta stand up for what is right. And stand against war and not put up with them dropping no bombs anymore. But here we go. It's the next step of this fucking show. It's been a live stream marathon. It's going strong and you know what's wrong.
the way people be looking the other way, while the innocent starve to death every day. They ain't gonna shut me up when I'm trying to say that it's time for us to rise up and save the day. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Shit. So yeah, it's kind of a somber note, you know. It looks like we're not going to meet today's goal, which means we have not secured the future of Evan Lefavor live content. So all these cool freestyle raps and fucking videos about the truth and all this shit. How can I even do that shit for you if I don't even have enough money to pay an internet bill? How am I going to do it, yo? So whatever, vote with your wallet, all right? The people of internet land had a chance to save Evan Lefavor live entertainment, programming, whatever you want to call it. Extended a little while longer. Ain't happening. It ain't fucking happening. So this might be it, yo. This might be the last live stream for quite a while until we have believe me, there's a cool announcement coming soon, but nah, guys, you know. But hey, my old videos will always be there. The old Evanism videos, all that shit, it'll always be there. You can go back, reminisce. You know, I'm right there in them old videos. All you gotta do is click play, and boom, you're hanging with your friend forever. You know what I mean? So, you know, I got a fucking world to save, and you know, in order to do that, I gotta be saved too in the process. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's cool, guys. It's cool. I'm sure every other live stream out there will meet their fucking goal, because you want to keep you know, we got to make sure there's all kinds of live streams out there where all they do is watch people's videos and talk shit about them and make fun of them and say, I'm better than you. And, you know, like that's the kind of vibe we need to promote in this day and age where there's, you know, that's the kind of vibe this world needs right now. Not Evanism, not the vibe of world peace and ending starvation and fucking don't support that vibe. Go out there and support some content where it's the same old shit people making fun of people's videos. Wow. It sure takes a real fucking creative genius or a fucking talented person to play some person's video who's probably got some fucking handicap or something and say, oh, look at how fucking stupid they are. I'm so much better than them. I'm in a position to judge everybody. Like, I guess, yeah, you know, in this day and age, I guess, yeah. I mean, question yourself. Is that really the vibe to support? But see, whatever, you know, whatever. C'est la vie. Such is life. Such is life, you know. But time is a valuable thing, and I like to share my time with people so that I can change their lives a little bit, enlighten them a little bit to the fact that there is hope and that they are worth something and they are special and that their life does mean something and that their dreams and hopes mean something and their time means something. Because everybody's time means something to me. I don't want to see any of my people being enslaved every day, having to go fucking 8 hours a day to break their backs to just have the things they want and need and have a roof over their head and be able to feed their family. They got to be enslaved to do it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So whatever, y'all. So unfortunately, people vote with their wallet, and you know,
there are a lot of people out there who send in Streamlabs and my patrons and shit, you know, and I appreciate that, but it's like, God, it's like, no, this is, it's not enough to even pay the internet at this point, so I just gotta, you know, focus my time and energy 100% on making the video game and doing other shit, yo. So, you know, because this YouTube thing, this whole YouTube thing, it's something I'll do in the future. In the future, after the game comes out and after a couple of my games have come out, I can just chill for a little while. Just a little while. I will be able to make some fucking videos about this or that or the other thing. Shit. You know, because look, I'm not making this video game to make money just because of the fact that it has a very high probability of being a very successful game. Does not mean that my intentions for creating this game are to make a bunch of money alone. Like, that's not my only thing, you know. I'm a lifelong game designer, all right? My whole life I've been designing video games, even though at the time I wasn't empowered to actually make those designs into an actual game you could play. But believe me, you know, I am a game designer through and through, and it's what I do best, and it's my passion, and I do it so that I can provide you with the best video games ever created. That's the only motivation. The only motivation. And like I said earlier, to make games that will make an impact on your lives and actually touch your lives in a positive way. Touch your lives in a way that's going to really have a positive effect on everything in your life. Because there's countless works of art, whether it be movies, video games, books, comic books, or music, that affect people's lives in a positive way. And you know, everybody's got something that's made a big impact on them. So, but I'm going to miss chilling with you guys. Like I said, as you probably saw from the first hour of the show, I was very distraught and depressed about the state of 2020 and the people we have lost this year and all the people suffering and the people in the hospitals right now. It was all weighing very heavy on me, and thankfully, you guys have been able to cheer me up. When I see your name in the chat, when I see Tova's name in the chat, and Matt Farrow and Whisker Scuttlebum. Like, that's the greatest gift in the world. That's the greatest contribution in the world, is to see the Friends Forever's name in the chat and know that they're okay. Okay. So just know that, you know, and if you're a friend forever and you haven't said hello in a while, please make a comment on this video after it goes live and let people know. Say, hey, I'm okay. Hey, everybody, just say hello. Let me know you're all right, you know, because like I said, I like seeing people like Whisker Scuttlebum and Tova and everybody, all the Friends Forever. Dante Estelle, I cherish every day that I know you guys are okay. Every fucking day. Okay? Every day since this pandemic has started has been a fucking horror movie for me. Trying to worry about all these people that I care about and are they going to be okay? Okay? So, so just know, you know, if I don't do a live stream for a while or whatever, keep in contact, you know what I'm saying? Keep in contact. And, but, you know, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way to keep getting some new content to you guys some way or another. But because I want to keep some cool stuff coming for the patrons. There's some cool shit going to be posted to Patreon soon here. Maybe even right after this stream. So yeah, because I want to keep some cool shit coming for the patrons, but like I said, I got some big announcements to make. And actually, this whole show might be going Patreon exclusive tonight. This whole episode, I might put this exclusive on Patreon. We'll see. We'll see, y'all. But so, because yeah, like I said, I'm just depressed, and it's not really a depression that I want to jump out of until I got a legit reason not to be depressed. You know, like as long as there's people starving to death, I'm gonna be depressed. As long as there's people homeless, I'm gonna be depressed. As long as there's war, I'm gonna be depressed. As long as there's human labor, I'm gonna be depressed. Okay, that's just the way it is, y'all. And if I wasn't, then there was something would be wrong. Okay. If I was some happy motherfucker, like, look, I'm not unappreciative of the fact that I have air in my lungs and all this shit, you know. I'm thankful for every second I have, you know, but I want everybody to be able to feel safety and happiness, have health care, have food and a home, not be enslaved every day. Yeah. Whatever. I can't pretend to be happy in this world. People are suffering. I can't do it. I can't do no fucking entertainment, funny, comedy. Somebody's got to not ignore the horrible shit going on in this world and actually do something to change it. Somebody's got to fucking dedicate themselves to that. But I got no problem. That's me. You know, I'm never gonna give up. I'm never gonna stop. Never, ever. Okay. So, right, you know, I'm never gonna stop until we have ended starvation. We have ended war. We have ended human labor. We have ended class and all this shit, violence and all this, right? I can't stop. I won't, all right? I won't. I refuse, all right? So we're going to get through this together, all right? I told you before, you know, people say, oh, what kind of strategy is that? If you can choose where you're going to reincarnate, what kind of strategy is it for you to reincarnate as a poor person? Why wouldn't you reincarnate as some rich person so you can put your plan into action and all this? Blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing. I'm right on the front lines with my people on this planet. Right? So, you know, and in the past, I incarnated multiple times as slaves. I reincarnated as slaves multiple times, multiple lifetimes. That's how long slavery lasted for. I was able to reincarnate as slaves multiple times. And you would wonder why. Why would you choose to do that? Because I'm on the front lines with my people no matter what, right? No matter what my people are going to be facing, I'm going to be right there with them, all right? And I'm not going to give up until I'm not going to give up ever. So, you got to be resolute, y'all. You got to be resolute. But hey, I just want you guys to know, your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, cares about you. All right? And yeah, it's always darkest before the dawn. Just hang in there, take it. Be safe, please. Be safe. Be safe, because I can't handle any more loss. I can't handle losing any more friends forever, like, for real. For real. But yeah. So it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet that this whole era of me being a YouTuber has kind of got to come to a hiatus, so to speak. Doesn't mean this channel's going to be inactive. It just means that I have to, I have to focus on other projects, and I will debut those projects on this channel. All the shit about my upcoming video game, you're going to hear about it first on this channel. All right, we're going to do our own little E3, the 111 Interactive Entertainment E3. And we're going to be coming live, showing you all kinds of cool shit about El's Awakening and other cool future projects down the pipeline from 111 Interactive Entertainment. The hype is going to be real. When you guys see this shit, you're going to be like, all right, now I see, I see why Evan devoted his time 100% to working on the game and had to put the YouTube thing on hiatus for a while. Okay. But see, I'm bad with goodbyes, I don't want to like I said, I like chilling with you guys. I like doing these shows and shit. So I like coming back and touching base with you guys, because my hope is that next live stream I'm going to do is going to be the one that's going to save someone's life. That something I said in that live stream is going to inspire them to get through a tough situation in their life, or to finally figure out how to succeed in the struggle they've been dealing with. And so I want to continue to be an outlet to help people. But, hey, I got to focus my time and energy, on the plan to save the world. And when you see that plan in action, you guys are going to understand. So yeah, because like I said, I'm investing when I create these great video games, I'm investing in future technologies like the LIs and the L lungs, and all these advanced technologies like automobiles that run off of water, not only water, but water that is pulled from the atmosphere. like Halo technology, all kinds of cool stuff, you know? So it's not only about that, it's also about, you know, the world awakening to the fact that we live in a very real world that needs saving, that needs heroes, that needs us, that needs us to do something about the situation here, make this world a better place for everyone alive. We can no longer get distracted. So perhaps the solution is a distraction that recenters the focus. So, on what is important. So yes, yes indeed. So when I tell you I have a very good plan to save the world and that it's all going to work out, y'all. All right? And you guys, you can all consider yourselves members of the 111 Illuminati. You knew about Evan Lefavor and Evanism and all this stuff before anybody else. All right, so it's going to go underground for a little while, and then, you know, like I said, it'll all make sense in the future. So, it's just kind of a somber note. You know what I mean? It's somber. It's a somber tone. What? That is not the beat I thought it was.
Is your agency using WordPress?
Oh, God. Yeah, I just, you know, not only am I depressed, but I feel the collective consciousness is really bummed out right now. There's all these people that are sad and scared and hurting and suffering. I can't help but feel their pain, and it makes me hurt. Okay? It hurts me. So, I'm sorry if I've shown that I'm experiencing pain tonight. It's because I feel the collective pain going on right now. It's not just my own personal pain, my own personal loss, and my own personal depression of the events of this last year. It's the collective as well that's affecting me. All right? Whether you believe in that mumbo jumbo or not, it's true. It's true that a person with empathy will feel this shit. And it sucks. It really sucks. And I'm just happy. I'm happy for the little moment of levity when I watched The Mandalorian last night, and I've had a big old smile on my face for the first time in like a year. Because this shit, I mean, 2020 just had a way of putting it right in your face that, hey, this is fucked up. And I'm just so depressed. So depressed. I'm so depressed for everyone who's lost loved ones this year. Because it's a record number high of people who have lost loved ones this year. It's breaking my heart. It's literally broken my heart and shattered it into a million pieces. And as your hero, I'm trying to recollect those pieces of my heart, keep them glued together so I can stay strong. For all the people that are still here, that are suffering, that need help. Okay? Because like I said before, I'm not going to give up. And so I don't want you guys to give up either. I know a lot of you are suffering through a lot of hardships right now. And don't give up. You know, don't give up. You can't. Yeah, I know. It's like we lost a year. It feels like the whole planet lost a whole year. Like it ain't even really 2020 or something. I swear. I'm shocked, but like I said, it's the kind of pain that I'm not trying to run from. I'm trying to actually say, let's not ignore what's going on in the world because there's people. I'm doing this stream. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet tonight. I'm about to eat as soon as I get off this stream. But this is nothing compared to the little kids in Yemen right now that are starving. The little kids that look like skeletons, little 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what kind of pain they're going through, or their parents who are starving to death right alongside them? Right, in Yemen and shit, there's thousands of people dying of starvation right now as I'm doing this show. Way more hungrier than I am. Right? Knowing hunger on a level that I ain't known. So this whole stream is about, not running from the pain of the reality of this world. Not looking the other way for your own, just so you can sidestep feeling shitty. Allow yourself to experience your emotions. Allow yourself to go deep with your feelings of this world or your loved ones or, anything, because that is strength. It's not a weakness. You know what I mean? All right. Because people who allow themselves to feel are the strong ones because they can take the pain. They can take the pain instead of running from the pain. So it's the end of 2020 and I can't run from the pain anymore that everyone on this planet has been experiencing this whole year. You know what I mean? Like, it's insurmountable. What's going on right now? There's nurses and doctors working around the clock to keep people alive. And they're putting themselves at risk every second that they're doing it. And like, we're sitting here, a lot of us just watching live streams that are distracting us and making us think of, dumb shit or whatever. And look, believe me, sometimes we need to do that to be able to take it all. But, man, we really got to do something. 2021, we got to pledge that we're going to do something. We're going to do something that enough is enough. Right? And when I, like I said, I'm never going to give up. I'm going to lead the charge. I'm your horse in the race, believe me. But I've taken this moment tonight to really reflect on all the pain that everyone has experienced this year, and the hardship and the loss, and not try to put on some happy remembrance show of how great 2020 was. Sorry, that wasn't what this fucking show was ever going to be. So I'm starving, y'all. I'm starving. Like, I just want you to know, yeah. I don't want to say goodbye. I want to keep rapping with y'all, you know. But all good things must come to an end. All good chapters must close, even the Mandalorian. I'm sorry my finale can't be as fucking thrilling as Mandalorian. But hey, sometimes you got to do the Empire Strikes Back ending instead of the Return of the Jedi ending. Especially when this shit is to be continued. So, yeah, this year has been a kick to the nuts. It still hurts. All right? And I'm not going to pretend it doesn't. So, we got the power, y'all. We have the power to change the world and have a revolution and all this shit. We really do. We really do. We really do. As a matter of fact, we'll prove it. We will prove it. Okay? So like I said, I got to go make some dinner real quick. And someday in the future, you're going to hear back from me. Your mind's going to be blown about Elle's awakening. All right. But, you know, I hope you guys have enjoyed. You know, I've been a YouTuber for what? 10 years now? Over 10 years. And I've really enjoyed being able to share the truth with all of you and show a truth that really hasn't been revealed formally until some of my videos. But my only hope is that my content has touched your lives in some way, shape, or form. And that it will continue to do so. And that, you know, that you guys will continue to go on the 111 journey with the whole world. That is a journey that is bigger than YouTube. It's bigger than YouTube can handle. And so, you know, trust me, this is just the beginning, all right? But there's a lot to look forward to. I'm not saying we're going to fix all the world's problems overnight, but we can at least start. Starting is, you got to take a first step. Before I go, I made a couple tweets tonight. Just wanted to share them. Tweet number 1 is, remember, you are never defined by the last choice you made, but rather the next choice you make. All right? What that means is, you know, people will try to judge you all day based on shit you've done or said in the past. But when it comes to true judgment of character in the eyes of anything outside of the human ability to make judgments, the fact is you cannot judge a person's character based on anything they've done or said in the past. Okay? You can only judge them on the next choice they make. And that is a continual thing. It's not like, you know, You can't get lazy. You know, I mean, it's like, okay, what that means is you can't condemn yourself or anyone else based on what they've done in the past, because every second, every moment, every choice a person makes is a chance to define themselves. Okay, so you cannot define yourself by any mistake you've made in the past or any achievement you've made in the past. All you can do is continue to try to do right by you, to do the best thing, to make the choices you want to make. And you can never judge a person definitely. Okay, so I made that quote so people can understand that. Look at Darth Vader. Look at Darth Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi. You know, you can't judge him based on everything that happened from Revenge of the Sith to Return of the Jedi. Right? Because that didn't define him. What defined him was what he did next. The next choice he made, where he threw the Emperor down the shaft and saved his kid, sacrificing his own life in the process. That choice went on to define him more than any of the previous choices. Okay? So that's what it means. And it also means, it also means you can't get lazy and say, well, I've made I've made the right choice in the past, and now I can just fuck up. And the last quote I made that I'll leave you with is, I said, the next time you ask yourself, can I, just repeat the question over and over again to get your answer. So let's do it. Can I, 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 can. So if you're ever asking yourself, can I, if doubt is ever slipping into your mind, you're asking yourself, can I, just repeat the question over and over again until you hear your answer. Can I, 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 can. All right. So, your friend forever. I'm going to keep in touch with you guys. I keep you all posted on what's going on. This is not goodbye. But yeah, so just keep posted, y'all. Keep posted. Some exciting shit coming down the pipeline. See, I'm bad with goodbyes. I'm really bad with goodbyes. I can't say goodbye. I can't say it. I can't say it. We 2020. I'm ready to say goodbye to 2020, but I'm not going to blame the year for what happened during the year, as if 2021 is going to solve everything. We got to solve 2021, not 21, to solve the fun that we want to have that year. No, we got to erase all the fears that we got every day of people passing away and stop being motherfucking slaves. That's what we got to do. You know it's true. I don't like that beat. I can't end the show on a beat I don't like. That would be sacrilege. Yeah, from Tunes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what's up from Tunes Cartoons? From Tunes Cartoons. Yo, here we go. It's time for us to shine. Each and every one of you are friends of mine, and together we're gonna unite, and we're gonna stand up, and we're gonna fight for what's right, cause we're all friends forever, and we shine brightest when we shine together. So come on, let's change the weather so it don't storm and storm on us every day, like the storm cloud overhead that won't go away, like we broke a mirror for 7 years. I'm telling you to alleviate your fears.
'cause it's time for us to shine. You're bright and you're all friends of mine. We'll shine like the constellations up in the sky. 'Cause we can live the truth and not lie when it comes to not looking the other way. With the shit Evan Lefavor has to fucking say about what's really important, what we need to do about all of humanity. You know it's true. The revolution is coming through. I want to thank you all for everything that you do. Patrick Parent and Tova, I want to thank you all for coming over to the House of L. We've had a long time from Tunes Cartoons. A friend of mine up in the room, and Patrick Parent and Winston Scuttlebum and Matt Farrow. Here we going AW, Dante Estelle. Here we go, you know we high as hell. 'Cause we high on life, even though we feel the pain and strife. Oh shit. See, don't worry, just because you've seen me heartbroken tonight in the show and depressed, don't worry. Don't worry, y'all. Your hero, you'll get to see your hero back in action, shining again on the front lines soon. Don't give up hope, all right? All right, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up hope. The sequel is coming soon. Season 2 is going to be even better than season 1, y'all. All right. But yeah. So, if you do me any favor, y'all, you know, just stay safe and, you know, stay in touch. You know, join the Evanism Discord and shit and just post in there regularly. Let people know you're okay. Let me and everybody else know that you're okay, you know? Let people know what's up. You know, we gotta stick together. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to, y'all. Discord is a good place, a nice little place for people to chill and shit. You know what I'm saying? Link in description. We'll keep that 111 light shining, you know. Like I said, yeah. It's very important for me to know that all of you are doing good and everything. Y'all safe and shit, because I care about each and every one of you. Y'all mean a lot to me. You're not just names in the chat or numbers on the screen or numbers in the view category and shit. Y'all mean a lot to me, so. I've had a lot of good times coming on here and sharing times with y'all and doing fun shows here and there and doing videos about the truth. Shit has been real, y'all. So, but hey, there's chapters that come to an end and then brand new beginnings, y'all. The 111 story is just beginning. Believe me. The whole world's about to find out about the 111 Illuminati. So hell yeah, it's all good in the hood. But we'll see. I might be putting this video exclusively on Patreon. So if you're watching it now, copy the link. If you want to see it after it goes unlisted, you can come back to the video. Otherwise, you're going to have to go on Patreon to get the link, probably. We'll see. But no, I better leave it up, y'all. I better leave this video up. Just, you know, my shows are usually upbeat and uplifting, and you know, I don't want to bum everybody out. But hey, that's 2020, y'all. You got to be real about it. You got to be real about 2020.
So let's make sure our New Year's resolution in 2021 is that, we're going to do something to put a smile on every face, to save the whole human race. We're running out of fucking time. Time is now. Time is fucking now. People are starving. The time is now. The days of begging the government to help the people in need are over. We're taking over. We're the government now. We're going to help everybody. We're going to help everybody underneath the sun. So I hope you've enjoyed all the old, all the shit from the Evan Lefavor channel over the years. So that's how it goes, y'all. That's how it goes. We're doing the Empire Strikes Back ending. But this is to be continued. Yeah. To be continued. What part of it? The Evanism is to be continued. Hopefully the suffering ain't to be continued. Hopefully the starvation ain't to be continued. Hopefully the lack of health care, people in despair ain't continued. Hopefully it quits. Cause I can't fucking stand this shit. Yo, we gotta stop all the people from dropping non-stop, from motherfucking coughing non-stop from the COVID-19. Everybody needs to be safe on the scene. We gotta stand up for the people starving to death that are taking the motherfucking last breath cause they ain't got food in their belly. Yeah, it fucking stinks, it's smelly. Yeah, the way people being treated wrong. Believe every word of this song. I'll freestyle all night long about what's right and about what's wrong, but I gotta go, gotta make my plan into a reality. Do you understand? Gotta invest every second of my life and making sure that everybody can have it nice. And that means going off of the scene on YouTube nonstop. You know what I mean? This has been a lot of good times, my friends, but now I gotta go. It's time for me to end the show. I hope your mind has been blown with all the shit that you didn't know. Or the shit that you knew in your heart that I rang true from the motherfucking start. That you knew in your soul that you're really in control of your destiny. So come on, let's do this together. Cause we really truly are friends forever. We're gonna have some fun someday. When every human being can get through every day in every way without having to pass away, without having to slave away any day for any bit of pay. You know that it is wrong. Believe the fucking words of my motherfucking song. Cause we're just so fucked up the way they go, dropping bombs on innocent people. We gotta get rid of it. It's just so simple. No government on the planet can drop no bombs. Don't you understand it? It's all terrorism. Don't you understand? Every one of my people throughout every land. There ain't no fucking borders that stop me from loving people, you see. Cause every human being truly really is royalty to me. And they deserve a better way of living. Every day deserve to be a holiday. Every day Thanksgiving. Every day Christmas. Every day Hanukkah. Every day Kwanzaa. I love y'all. That's why you should be free to do what you want to do for the rest of your life. And it could be nice if you band with me. We'll change the scene. This means goodbye. And I'm gonna try to make it back real quick. But it's time for your friend forever to do some 111 Illuminati shit. Yeah, Bill Hicks, what's up, buddy? Oh yeah, and Tenet. Tenet, y'all, Tenet. You guys gotta see Tenet. It's worth every penny, y'all. My new favorite movie. Tenet is my new favorite movie. Someday I will do a video explaining all the true symbolism that it's based on, because it's based on a lot of real shit, all right? Some real 111 Illuminati shit. So go out and see Tenet, y'all. I mean, buy it on demand. It's great. It's great. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. I can't tell you anything about it except that it's awesome. Speaking of awesome, it's time for me to go. But it's been awesome. It's been awesome. The last 10 years have been awesome. But where we're going from here, away.
Ooh, wait till you see where we're going from here. Ooh, wait. The road ahead, do you stump me? The road ahead, it might be bumpy. The road ahead might wind this way and that. The road ahead don't need a fucking map, cause I got the map tattooed on the back of my hand, and I know it, do you understand? Like you never fucking knew anything before. We're the architects of what the fuck is in store with the future, but now I've gotta go. In the future, your minds will be blown when you see 111 Interactive Entertainment and all of your enslavement. Yeah, L ain't the only thing that's gonna awaken. 111 Illuminati awakens. Ooh-wee. Wee.
Too few characters.
What is in store for what 111? What will happen when you stay subscribed to Evan? You're gonna find out so many surprises are in store, cause I know you need some more. Yeah, it's time. It's time. It's time for the 111 to shine. You know that it is time. Don't get delirious. It's time for Evan Lefavor to get so serious. And these wild live streams had to come to an end. Because it's time for my friends to be taken care of every day. It's time for these old streams to go away. For something new to be born. I'm here to motherfucking warn everyone alive that the dawn is coming. They're gonna get everything they deserve, and they're gonna get it for free and be treated like royalty for eternity. I gotta go. 111, yes, it is the end of the show. I want to thank you all tonight. I hope this live stream has been out of sight. I can't think of a thing to say. $2021. Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. Together, we can do this. Wait a minute. Cameo. Rebel cameo. Oh, it's Rebel. Look at Rebel's on the screen. What's up, Rebel? Rebel, my little baby. I love you so much. Say goodbye to the people at home, Rebel. My little baby Yoda. My little baby Yoda. All right, y'all. Stay tuned. Evan Lefavor Season 2 coming to a reality near you. That's right. Saving the world is a bit bigger scope than YouTube can handle. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Love you, Rebel. Come on, let's go make dinner, baby. Life is what happens when you're not live streaming. So let's do this. Let's do this. No, come on. I've never felt more alive than when I'm live. But hey, I gotta go. I'm bad with goodbyes. God damn it. Here we go. Gotta end the show on a good note. You ready, y'all?
Headed on the track.
See y'all in dreamland. Everyone, do you understand? It's time for me to go. This is the real end of the show, so I gotta bust a flow to just let you all know. Copyright 111 Interactive Entertainment. Cause we gonna hit the motherfucking pavement with all of our feet. Cause the army of heaven gonna never meet defeat. Cause we always hit the beat with our motherfucking lyrics. Holy what? Holy fucking spirit. Do you hear it through your eardrums? Smarten up everyone, no one is dumb. We all fucking genius, you know I fucking mean this. Come on, I got the
Never mind. I gotta go. I gotta. 111, 111, 111 Illuminati. 111, 111 Illuminati. I'll see you next time. Each and every one of you is a friend of mine. I see you all in dreamland. I see you all in dreamland. He sees you in your dreams. Do you know what that lyric really means? Yeah. Santa Claus is already in town, and you know Santa Claus does not fuck around. Happy Saturnalia, every motherfucking one. It's time for everyone to get some shit done. Yeah. Ooh-wee. 111 Illuminati. Ooh, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. 111. 111. When you see that 111, you know your friend forever, Evan, is looking out for you. I'm everywhere that you're just showing you that I really care. When that 111 jumps into your vision, you know 111 is not a superstition, it is not a fable. Ready, willing, and able, cause 111 Illuminati's on the table for everyone to read. See the secret truth about reality. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I wanna thank you all for tuning into me. Ooh-wee. 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 111. 111, don't forget, Evan really exists. I really exist. And you exist too, so let's exist and do what we were born to do. 111, 111, 111. Welcome back, darkness, my old friend. I came here to visit you again. From the shadows, never running out of ammo. You know I don't need to hide, I got no camo. Yeah, not trying to blend in. I stand out with my mouth, that's why I fucking shout my lyrics from the top of the mountain. Cause this truth is what I be spouting. Cause darkness, my old friend. Welcome back, I've came to visit you again. Yeah, here we go, I can't fucking go. I got a lyric that I gotta know. Could be known, going bad to the bone.